All right. Well, episode 32 of the hashtag shotsforlikes podcast is now in your ears. Whoever's listening, thank you for continuing to listen.
You 32?
33.
She's 33.
But I lied to that guy today. I have no idea why I did that either. He just
Why'd you randomly ask her age?
He asked how old I was, and I just said 30. I have no idea why.
Oh, you're doing that already?
Came out of my mouth, and I was like,
You're like,
oh my
you look at him, you're like 29. You know, isn't that what like chicks say for like the rest of their life? And they're like 40, 45. I'm 29.
Apparently, it was young enough for him because he immediately asked me out.
Oh, all right. So Keith's got. Oh my God! Wow. So Keith just tried to pass me a shot glass, and it definitely should have rolled off the table. Here, pass me, buddy. There you go. All right.
I get the pussy glass.
Well, that's because...
Whoa!
I love that song, dude.
I just saved you from not a relationship-ending comment, I'm
I was
sure,
just going
but
to say it's because she had a pussy.
Well, it makes sense. That's not even that bad compared to other things we've said. Just giving you the look already. I like it.
Jeez, we've been 2 minutes.
Oh, I got the look.
That is a great troll song, though.
What's up, Pussycat?
Yeah, you play that shit 4 or 5 times, people get fucking furious, dude.
That makes sense.
And then you throw in a little bit of, what's the other Tom Jones song?
It's not unusual to be in love with someone. Not unusual to be loved by anyone. I remember Ken. I want to die.
So that's
Elvis is Tom Jones, right? That's what he was saying. That's some old school. That's episode 4.
Fuck that.
We're on episode 32, and we just referenced something from episode 4.
That's crazy.
So I want to just give a quick thanks to Kristin because we had 2 different guests on today. One of them ended up bailing, and the other one had a funeral to go to. So that kind of makes sense that he couldn't be there here. The other one who bailed, though, you're just not you, Adam. Well, actually, I don't even know. I don't even know where we.
No, because I don't think Adam.
But Ben,
ever
we're definitely making fun of, though, right?
Yeah, fuck that
Because
kid.
he just fucking bailed out big time. That was some pussy shit.
got straight up.
Nobody even
bailed.
died, and he's not showing up. You know what I mean?
He just pussed out, man.
I mean, I'm not going to mention the other person just in case, because a family member just died, so I don't want to be like, oh, good job, fag.
Oh no, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
well, I mean,
acceptable. I'm not, that's all good.
yeah, of course, yeah. Somebody someone dies. What are you gonna do? People die all the time, taking up time and money, dying and shit. You gotta go
who
do your
took up
thing.
my time, money? Fucking Ben texted me. Hey, dude, let me come on a podcast. All right.
So Ben went out of his way to fucking
to contact me.
and then why'd he bail? Did he ever give a good reason?
This past week, Poinsett texted me. Was like, "Hey, you still cool for Saturday?" And he's like, "No, man, I can't."
Why do people think that's okay?
Because they're a bunch of cunts.
Yeah, I think people just assume that we're just like, well, we are a couple of jerk offs, but like we're like booked a couple months out, ladies and gentlemen. We kind of like plan this shit ahead of time. As dumb as we are, we still take it fucking seriously. So if you ask to be on this podcast and then you bail fucking last minute without a good reason, with not saying that the other person who was supposed to be on didn't have a good reason, obviously, but
Can't do it.
yeah, I mean, if you have a legitimate reason you can't do that, that's fine. We can reschedule and shit like that. We don't mind working with people, but don't. Especially, that's the worst when you come and ask us to be on and then you fucking bail last minute. It's happened before.
Yeah.
That fucking pisses me off a lot. It's like, don't fucking ask then, fool.
Well, thank God I live with a broad.
Yep. The important thing is I'm here, and Fudge has someone to yell over, so we're good.
That's true. Yeah, that's what we were originally talking about before I hit record. Because apparently it's gotten worse.
Well, I went back.
This is actually an intervention episode.
Intervention!
I went back and I listened to Mondo Hardbody. At the time, he was known as The Policy.
Yeah.
He still is, but it's just Mondo is just sexier, you know?
Yes, I was re-listening to that episode, and it occurred to me how different that episode is from more recent episodes that I've listened. And one of the things I noticed is that Fudge just was so calm. He just wasn't yelling.
Oh, you know what though? Mondo's episode, aka The Policies.
You had a lot of mimosas.
That was the mimosa date. I want to say that was like, I think I was out for a minute in that episode. Like that kind of happened in Brown Mike's episode,
No,
right?
it
Where
wasn't
I
that bad.
almost felt it wasn't that bad, but I was like, there was a part of the episode
you
where
passed out during the episode.
I was in and out of sleep. I was really, really tired. I don't.
Fucking Dan Francesa over here.
I don't know what that. I don't. There was something to do with like my sleep schedule that weekend. That's why it was so fucked. But that that was rough. But yeah, but the policies episode, I'm pretty sure I remember Keith being like, "Hey, Fudge, you're right there, bud?" And I was like, "Huh?" I think I was just like 1,000 mimosas deep, coming right to fucking drinking at your guys' house, which is
And then you partied
huge
all night.
problem.
You were the last person up, wizard sticking.
Well, I calmed down from it because I think Brady showed up, all kinds of people showed up, and then like that was the party.
Yeah,
they were doing like power hours on and off and shit, right? I was like, all right, fuck all
All
these
of a sudden, you
motherfuckers.
walk into a room and she's like, "Yeah, dude, power hour, bro."
Come on, bro.
No
big deal, bro.
Dan's wearing a Sith robe and a wizard stick, dancing around the living room
In sunglasses.
in sunglasses.
In my defense, minus the sunglasses, Eric did it first, but he had to go because he had work early, and I think at that point I didn't have work the next day, so I was like, "Yo, I got to keep this going. This just can't disappear." You know what I mean?
I hear you.
So I respectfully took, Seaglin's wizard stick, put the robe on, wear my sunglasses at night so I can.
we haven't really had a party like that yet here. We got to get on
Thank
that.
God for you guys. Don't you like? Why? Isn't it awesome not cleaning up after like 30 people who leave their shit everywhere?
Yeah.
Why is that an okay thing? Can we talk about that real quick? Why is it just okay when you party at someone's house, no matter how old you are, to just leave your shit everywhere? Why does everybody do that?
Well, because they're drunk. I don't think they're purposely doing it.
Yeah, but like, there's got to be a certain point in your life where you realize you're just leaving your shit all over somebody's house.
Well,
And then everybody chips in because they're all like, "Oh, we're drunk, they're drunk, no one will know. Fuck this beer can." And then like before you know it, there's like 100 beer cans everywhere, a
And
couple
then you
bottles.
wake up the next day and Fudge is washing your dishes for you.
yeah, it's perfect.
It does
Filling my
happen.
water up and shit.
Well, I come and bother you guys all the time, so it's the least I could do, clean something every now and then, I mean, I pretend to walk your dog. I say I'm gonna, and then apparently I forget. That's pretty good. And funny, you guys had no idea. You literally looked at me, Kristen, you were like, "What? You really didn't come walk the dog?" I was like, "I definitely forgot." You're like, oh my God. Like, you had no idea. You should have known, though, because I usually text you after I walk when I was
you're
like,
right.
"Yeah, he peed. He doesn't poop ever for me. Your dog's
He's such
alive."
a cunt.
All right. Well, I am very honored that Mondo Hardbody, aka the Policy, will be here to bartend my episode.
It's a special guest.
Should
bartender.
be very sexy.
Special.
It's a great way to kick off the episode. Let's go, cunt. Mike, check. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. Shots for likes.
Cheers.
Shots for likes. Shots. Yeah, I get it. Shots for likes. Likes. Shots for likes. Ewy.
So now that we're doing the broadcast,
Version 2.0.
2.0, would you like to explain to the guests what the broad of the day is drinking?
Rosé,
Hi, are you a white broad?
rosé flavored vodka.
$3.
But I feel like I've talked about this before when we did the snow day live.
Do we have
thing.
rosé vodka then?
Yeah, that's what I was drinking.
Yeah.
So basically, they pandered to white broads everywhere when inventing this. It is literally vodka flavored like rosé wine.
And we know white broads love pandering.
Or no.
It's amazing.
Rosé wine flavored vodka.
That's what I just said. Vodka's flavored like rosé wine.
You're saying vodka flavored, but it's vodka.
Yes,
Well,
it's
vodka.
vodka.
It's vodka that's flavored with rosé wine.
Oh, I understand.
You were just saying.
I understand what you're
I'm just trying to grab a hold of it.
Why you gotta
It is
yell at my girlfriend, bro?
Vodka. 30,
I've said
30%,
way worse to the poor broad than
30% alcohol, and it is rosé flavored.
They don't want white bitches getting too drunk too fast.
No,
you only
it's a
make it
perfect
60
amount
proof.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
Yeah, you
for
get a
broads.
fucking couple pumpkin spice lattes and some of that shit up in there. Those bitches be breaking the door down.
You're as white as the day is long, right there.
I heard someone has a pumpkin spice latte and some rosé vodka.
Is it October yet? I just can't wait for everything to be orange.
Bitches can dress like Han Solo and shit.
In their defense, I love pumpkin spice shit. So I'll make fun of white broads all day because it's too easy. It's hilarious. But in all reality, I kind of am a white broad. I got the tits.
That's true.
I like pumpkin spice. So that's pretty much it.
We make a pumpkin spice pumpkin spice mud pie at work.
But mud pie?
Remember that mint mud pie we used to get back in the day?
Kind of.
Oh,
with
that shit
pumpkin
was
spice.
dope. I remember that.
Like graham cracker and fucking caramel and shit, dude.
I think I vaguely remember. I'm fucking out of it tonight, so I'm not going to be like too on the ball. I try to take a little nap before I got
when
here.
When are you?
Huh?
I said, when are you lately?
Yeah, I don't.
Intervention!
Intervention! Yeah, I'm fucking. I'm just fucking out of it. Really tired. So, could it's gonna take me a few to really wake up, be 100% fudge. You know,
Do a shot, man.
who knows? I just did one.
Do we need to do a second shot?
All right. I mean, I don't know why you think getting me drunk quick is gonna help me get into it.
You said you need a couple to wake up.
We're just trying to help you out.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you guys are always doing, trying to help me out. That's how it works.
Remember we were trying to get you to come over one night? I just kept saying, dude, it's no big deal. Just come over.
You guys have done that a couple times, so I don't know exactly which time we're speaking.
We made a video. Kristin like dumped water on my head, and I was on the bike doing shots, and it's just like, fudge, just come over, man. No big deal.
I definitely don't remember that.
Really?
Was that at the apartment
made no
or
sense.
Bros Nest 2 Electric Boogaloo?
That was at the apartment, the Bros Nest.
I definitely have it saved somewhere. We can look that shit up later.
Yeah, send that because I'll put that on the IG.
What was I think? Why was me sweating on a bike?
I have no idea.
Why'd that convert the fudge coming over?
I literally never know. You just
I was just hammered.
He just gets a drunk video idea, and he's like, babe.
I was like, babe, all right, here's what we're going to do. This is no big deal fudge video. You're going to dump some water on my head so it looks like I'm sweating. I'm going to be on a bike, right?
Sometimes it needs a little tweaking, but I help him out. I mean, this is basically why I went to college, apparently. I literally
to film your boyfriend's
went to fucking film
Fuck You
school,
Tyler videos. And
went to film school, and all I do is make cell phone videos of my boyfriend doing stupid drunk shit.
Yeah, baby.
One
makes
day,
you
one
feel-
of them will go viral, and then I'll feel like,
I doubt
all that schooling was worth it.
All that money was worth it.
If it makes you feel better, like once a week, I'll be like, babe, you get to Snapchat me here with some recreational activities. Did you see those snap? I sent a couple of them to you, Kristin, but there was one where I was in my underwear performing a recreational activity.
Cock and ball were going to fall out.
That's too small for that, man. Come on.
Yeah, but that shit was riding tight, son.
Yeah, well, I'm only getting fatter, so.
You didn't see that video? I thought he was naked for a second. I thought like his gut was just covering his package.
I ain't that fat, dude.
Bro, I'm just saying, the way those boxes were all the way up in there like a thong and shit, bro. I saw that. I was like, oh no. Like, what is he? I hope this isn't just for me. Like, all right. I hope he sent this to
I didn't put it on
everyone.
my story. I sent it to a decent amount of people.
Oh, man.
None being women, because I don't think I'm like friends with a girl enough to just be like, oh, this is funny, you know?
Yeah, I started sweating, dude. I got nervous.
I saved the video. I'm not going to watch it now, but it was, yeah. So, I make my girlfriend take videos like that too if it makes you feel better. So it's not just you is what I'm getting to.
We took that good fuck you Tyler with the kielbasi.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You blowing some kielbasa for an
No,
FU
those
Tyler
things are
video?
big, bro. They're bigger than Mo Bigsley. You can't get that in.
Dude,
There used to be
nothing's thicker than Mo. It ain't thicker than Mo Bigsley, dude.
No, it was definitely.
Ain't no kielbasa as thick as Mo Bigsley.
There used to be this stripper nicknamed Kielbasi.
I can only guess why.
She would take a whole kielbasi and shove it down her throat.
That was the first. Actually, you know what? It wasn't the first thing I thought of.
No.
That was like the second or third.
Pretty impressive, though.
You're never going to guess in a million fucking years what they call it the pitching machine.
She shoots ping pong balls out of her snatch.
The name gives it away. That would have been funny if I actually was able to do that now. I'd be like, or you were like, you're never going to fucking guess what they call her kielbasa.
I should have done that. That's my bad. You
Yeah.
want to know how she died?
I'm going to take a shot while you tell me.
Are you taking a shot with him? Oh, she's like, now you're going to disrespect the guest like that.
Oh, she gets it. I can't reach. My arm hurts. It's okay.
Oh, poor fud.
I know.
Poor
My shoulder's
fudge.
fucked up.
Again?
No, it's just been fucked up for weeks.
Word.
I think I like tweaked it, but like I've been able to like just live life and it's been fine. And then one day I was like, I woke up like one Saturday morning and I was like bothering my girlfriend, like wrestling around with her, then trying to fuck around with the cat.
Wait, rewind here.
What?
You're bothering your girlfriend, wrestling around with her, huh?
Well, I mean, I can't really wrestle with her too much now because she's fucking pregnant. So, I don't know. I'm a goofball, man. I wake up and I fucking try to funny ways to wake her up, piss her off and stuff, and then I start like fucking with the cats.
Did you stone cold like stunner or like?
No, just like fucking tickling her and stuff. And
Hey, wrestling, tickling, ain't wrestling. You ever see The Rock tickle?
all right,
somebody?
well, when I say I'm wrestling my broad, assume that I'm not fucking stone cold stunning her and smashing a beer
I
and
put
throwing her
her
through
in
a table.
Keith armbarred me hard. It
fucked
hurt.
her elbow up.
That's
son.
UFCing, bro.
Yeah,
That's mixed martial artsing.
I cried. And then
Did you tap out?
my elbow hurt for a week.
Did you tap out?
After I cried, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Pussy.
it was your own fault. You were hammered, like, put me in an arm bar. Put me in an arm bar.
Oh, okay.
did not
So you were under the
that.
influence of alcohol, Kristen, asking him to get fucked up.
It was the Super Bowl party, and he took the remote because he wanted to put on fucking my dick instead of watching the goddamn fucking Super Bowl. So I tried to wrestle him to get the remote out of his
You were
hand.
really trying to put my
And
dick on instead of a Super Bowl?
forgot that, well, I think it was like...
This is way after
the,
Super Bowl.
It was like... I don't remember, the end or halftime or some
No, it was
some-
after the Super Bowl.
All right. Either way, he wanted to put on something that no one else wanted to listen to. Tried to get
Oh,
the
everybody
remote.
wants my dick.
Yeah, who doesn't want to listen
Not
to that?
my dick, but my dick. Who doesn't want my dick?
Anyway.
I actually never want to listen to it, to be honest.
so good,
9 times out of 10, when you want to put it on, I'm like, fuck. So I just know where the night's going to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but then it's on, you're smiling and shit.
it's hilarious. You know what? I will tell you, though, every time...
Oh, I bet you could get that guy to come on the podcast. Where does he live?
Who?
I bet you money he would come on the podcast.
Who?
The My Dick guy.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm sure they would come on the podcast. Why
Dude,
not,
that's
right?
Dude, the broad's got
They
some
could
ideas.
speak just in my dick. How long would that last?
We got to steal her ideas and make them our own.
You
know what
guys
I mean?
wouldn't say a word. You guys would just giggle the whole fucking time.
I would. I'd like to kind of sign your dick.
What?
Because I'd be so, starstruck.
Why would you sign their dick?
Because we're Irish. Our dicks are too small
in
to
honor
sign.
of my dick, the album.
Oh my god.
What else would I sign?
I think we should tweet them.
You have to like fluff it up a little bit to have them sign ours,
I need to get into Twitter. I can't do it. I don't get it. I don't know what it is.
I tried with our podcast
I
where
try, and
it's
I
pretty. You got to be real consistent with it.
Yeah.
Something we're not.
Yeah.
Anything.
I mean, I'm consistent with releasing like the memes or the fucking promotional things for our episodes, and every now and then I'll post like a funny thing on our Instagram. But that's like, and Facebook too. Keep up with the
I did
Facebook.
that shot. I never did mine.
Yeah, I did it. And you guys were talking, and don't expect me to remember when I took it because I already forgot.
Yeah, what are you doing, babe?
You want to do one with me?
Why are you moving? Why are you touching Boba like that?
Because now I can see.
Yeah, but that's Boba's place on this table.
May I remind you who?
I guess I'll switch Boba over for you, whatever you want. Like it's your house or something. Like you just bought it.
Mondo wear that while he bartends.
His head won't fit in that, dude. We're talking about
Mondo's got a
hard
lot. Mondo's got a lot of head. He's
Yeah, Mondo ain't fitting in that.
a lot of intelligence stored in it, and that with that much intelligence, you need more brain space to store it. So
Yeah. Like Wayne the Main Brain McLean. You know what I'm saying?
is that from Aqua Teen?
Teen.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Jesus.
That's like mine and Zapata's fucking beer pong team. What do we call ourselves? The Mean Green Billie Jean Sheen machine or something? Were you in that? Remember we had like a little beer pong league that we set
Yeah,
up?
we were the Pink Pussies.
Who is it? You and Justin?
Yeah, and we had tampons hanging in our home arena and stuff.
That was such like a fun idea until like half the league just didn't give a shit and didn't take it seriously.
Embarrassing themselves.
I mean, like I get it, but at the same time, it's like like we're all hanging out, fucking around, playing beer pong anyway. Just play your game on the night we schedule it. We a while back, I think it was me and was it Curry that came with the, or was it just like me and Zapata? I think it was when we were working at Avos, or it was like me, Zapata, I think Nick.
Right.
I don't know if Jesse was still here or not. He might have moved. I don't remember. But we all came up with the idea like, let's make a beer pong league, like a little recreational beer pong league. It'd be fucking dope. And it was pretty sick, but we only played like 3 or 4 games. I think some of us played like 2 or 3 games. Maybe one of us won. People just kept bailing out.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
People were like, oh, what's the big deal?
Nothing's
I'm like,
worse than a
why'd you say
bailout.
you want to do it? Yeah. So, and people named Ben usually do that. So
if your name is Ben, fuck
Don't invite him
off.
to your beer pong league.
Do that shot, babe.
Oh, okay.
For the bros.
You're not gonna do one with me?
Well, I gotta drink vodka out of this cup.
Okay. Cheers.
see, Keith's always talking a lot of shit about having people do shots, but now he's.
I don't see anyone else drinking vodka out of a cup.
You don't have to drink vodka out of a cup, man.
You could drink vodka out of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Again. Dude, maybe we should like
I mean, what's a
chisel
shot glass?
out like a
little
shot
cup?
luge in Mo Bigsley, and then people take shots out of Mo Bigsley.
That's
You know, that thing's been passed around, my man.
You guys have been using it when I'm not around?
No, I was just thinking how many people have touched that and shit, you know?
That's true. It's
I don't know why.
not even used.
The dog has tried to use it as a chew toy multiple times.
And he's still standing like...
The dog can't even get his fucking mouth around that thing.
That should be our next viral
That's
video.
heavier than
that
a
shit will
dog.
go viral.
What?
He
Peter
can't even
might-
pick it up.
Oh, he'll get up every once in a while. The dog running around, Mo Bigsley.
Your dog can't pick up Mo Bigsley, dude.
He does, but his head tilts.
And break his back, get a bacchiotomy.
Back to say I need a back out of it.
Poor dog trying to carry around
It
that
does
thing.
look like an amazing chew toy, to be fair.
It does.
Yeah.
It's 16 inches of black steel.
If he was a full Doberman, maybe.
Oh, if he was a full Doberman, that
Like a real dog.
this is Keith
I
talking about how disappointed he is about his dog.
I think the video would be funnier though. Like that's obviously like a novelty item. Like the video would be funnier if people thought it was like.
Well, if you look on Pornhub enough,
someone was using.
you'll find
Like,
find
my
some
dog
stuff.
accidentally got my dildo. Like no one.
Is that how you would do the video though?
Someone actually is using that.
Pull up a Pornhub video.
I don't believe you.
Seriously?
I think it's like
Those clams stick anything in there
I don't
on
think-
Pornhub.
You've really never seen.
I don't think any woman has ever purchased that. I think dudes just buy it for other dudes, not gay dudes. Dudes just buy it for other dudes as like a gag gift. Like obviously,
Mainly.
like
That's the main
Jeff
use
bought
of
it for you because he's like, it's a big black dick. Like no one's going
Jack
to the
did buy
store
it.
and pulling
Jeff-
that off the shelf and like, oh, I can't
Jeff
wait to
did.
take this home and fucking bang it.
Jeff did.
Maybe though.
Jeff
Just
pulled it off the shelves and
he didn't bang it.
he
though.
didn't bang it. Well, that we know of.
That's true.
Oh, what's worse?
What and what?
Like getting a used dildo as a gift? Like, do you think he
Depends
did
who
that?
I never thought
Like,
about it
what's
that
worse,
way.
Getting
I was just excited to
big
have a huge,
black
gigantic black dildo for the
dildo
podcast.
as a
You know,
gift or getting a used black.
I guess it wasn't. I doubt DJ Diddles would have used Mo Bigsley. I don't think anybody can handle Mo Bigsley. But I promise you, there are videos. Go to like X videos,
like
Red
a
Tube,
really-
Pornhub. There's video. There's like it's usually like cam girls or whatever.
You know what
Just-
video I've been looking for on Pornhub
What?
for like ever?
Oh God, I know what you're gonna say.
Can you guess what I'm thinking? I heard about this video that would be on Pornhub months
it's something
ago.
about it's like drinking, but it's also like
There's
it's
a dildo
funny.
involved.
A couple guys record each other.
Yeah, guys recording
Hanging
each
out.
other. There's a big black dildo.
Our biggest
They're
fan has
drunk.
been talking about forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
some guy
another
called-
email
some
from
guy
Mike
called,
talking about.
some guy called Mondo Hardbody. I mean,
Yeah, I
that
can't remember.
sounds-
Do you know
sounds
what?
pretty
Is
sexy,
it-
actually.
you know what I'm talking about, Fudge?
I know exactly what you guys are talking about.
Oh, was it? I can't remember.
Our podcast is supposed to be on Pornhub, and it's
Yeah,
not.
what the fuck is taking you so long, Fudge? Our biggest fan.
Please title it Mondo Hardbody takes a big takes Mo Bigsley. There you go.
We're not trying to
People
have
are gonna
Sarah
click that.
divorce him.
People are gonna click.
They're not married, right?
They're basically married, right?
Well, they've been together forever.
I'm just saying to get people to click it. He doesn't actually have to do anything.
That's true.
It's just the image of Justin and
That'd be the
Mo.
image for the.
We've been talking about how
enough to get people to click your link.
we've been talking about how we want to like try to get promotion up for our podcast and what we could do to start getting more listens, and we just might go the route of just posting shit on Pornhub.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Get those free likes.
You know, it's just
free-
it's just initially going to the website first and foremost.
Those free erection
You've
likes.
never gone to
you know
that
what I'm saying?
website before?
Of course, I've gone to that website. That's not what I'm saying. I was saying like going to the
And all
website
of them.
and then being like, all right, I'm not jerking off.
Yeah, and not.
I'm business before pleasure.
I got it. You go to the website with the intention of posting something, but you just go down the rabbit hole, and that's it.
That's what could
Probably
happen.
something.
You never know.
Oh, look at this toe sucking video.
Yep. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but
Video. That Finn got fudged hard sent us of that black dude
bro.
sucking all those toes, man. That was fucking gross.
Bro, I found out I met that Pat Burnett kid.
Really?
Yeah, I was bartending. Like, I guess.
So
I
does
never-
he know Den?
Yeah, he knows Dan.
Okay.
So I never met him, and I'm like, who the fuck is this kid? What's he doing?
He's got an email or two from
He's
him.
like-
he's a pretty good listener. He's a pretty big fan.
He just comes up with these real intense, like this real intense stare. He's like, bro, I heard you were fucking talking shit about my boy, Arthur Pants. I'm like in the middle of bartending. All the customers are like, oh shit. Like, is something going down?
This is actually hilarious.
So, have you actually talked about the Pants family?
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you tell them about the pool party?
Yeah, we did that on
Yeah, we talked
Alright.
2 morning afters ago, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe 1? I can't remember.
I had on the other night.
No, he talked about the
where
whole,
we did
he
the
talked about the
songs.
pool party. He talked about how you were nervous of actually letting him, just dropping him off there. You were like, I don't know if I could just leave you here.
It got really exciting for me because as a broad, I really like. I
was very excited.
I really enjoy shows like Pretty Little Liars and Riverdale. And when some dude in a SUV wearing a
mask?
literally a black hoodie, is like, "Follow me," I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" And
See, I heard you were scared.
No, I was not scared.
I heard you
excited.
did not want to
I
let.
called my sister in the car as I'm driving, and I'm like, "Katie, guess what I'm doing? I'm chasing a guy in a black hood." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm following a guy in a black hood." I'm like, "I feel like I'm in Pretty Little Liars right now. I feel like I'm in Riverdale."
She's got a mask on.
All the
Fucking
police.
hilarious though, because we just pull in. We're like on this windy back road, and we just pull in to this place that's clearly like people are having fun. They're barbecuing. There's like water splashing. This guy gets the fuck out of his car with a mask, sunglasses, black hoodie, and a fucking beach towel.
He had the beach towel around the waist.
No, he's just carrying it. And I was like, oh my god, it's actually a pool party. Like I thought maybe we were about to
So the Pants family doesn't lie.
Clearly not.
They don't
But-
lie.
They said they wouldn't rape me. I didn't get
Turns
raped.
out I'm a big fan of the Pants family.
You know what I'm upset about? That you ate hot dogs there. That's the only thing that pisses me
wrong
off
with
about the
a
whole
hot dog?
situation. I love hot dogs, but your boyfriend does not like hot dogs.
Nah.
I try to get him to eat hot dogs all the time. He almost never will. I talk about 7-Eleven hot dogs all the time. We all know how much I like hot dogs. It's like the second most thing I talk about on here besides toes. So we're all aware. You go and hang out the Pants with me, and you fucking you eat hot dogs over there with these fucking people.
Man.
Wow, jealous.
Had to get
Very
sworn
jealous.
in.
Fuck yeah! What's wrong with a little jealousy?
Oh, by the way, we're invited over like every Sunday to hang out the pool.
All right, next Sunday that I'm off, I'm 100% there. No pay.
We'll hang out the pants. Fudge, you're not
pay.
allowed.
I love the Pants.
I don't want to go.
No, you know what? I've realized something lately with all the shit that's going on in the world and how much social media sucks and everyone's angry and shit. Like, I get it. Like, I get why people troll now. Like, it's literally the most entertainment I have all day is the fucking Pants family.
Well,
There's plenty of it. I'm pretty sure they called me at like 3 a.m. last night.
It's just, it's...
Oh wow, they're still bothering you, huh? You
Like,
know you have armrests, right,
more-
Kristen?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just let's
Very
let you.
good.
What, you think
chair.
she's dumb because she's a woman?
Oh. No,
Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it. I'm just letting you know. I mean, I can't sit here without the armrest. I would quit the podcast.
Anyway, I feel like the urge to troll is like rising up within me lately.
Yeah,
like
how
with
could
all
not?
the,
It's
like,
slowly
stupid-
oh my
all the
God.
stupid shit on the internet. I'm just like, ooh, I just want to like, I want to just like push people's buttons and like create a little chaos. Like
It's a classic story of good and evil. You're
Yeah.
a very liberal, help everybody out type of person, and now the troll, the darkness
up.
is coming up from the loins, and it's
Yeah,
just taking
that's
over.
it.
She's like fucking Anakin Skywalker and shit.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
You already named your dog Walker, and you're the mother.
You got the hairdo
Dark
now,
side. What's the hairdo?
like Anakin Skywalker.
It's nothing like Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, at the end of the third one.
No.
His was a little longer.
What made you chop half your hair off? Is that the?
Fucking sick of it.
Why do you think I fucking shave my head all the time? It's fucking great. I hate hair.
Yeah, it's like
I'm losing my hair,
hot,
too.
And it's like it was
Stupid.
annoying me, and it
gotta wash it all the time.
I fucking hate washing my hair so much.
You're not so, apparently. Did you know that washing your hair every day is actually very bad for your scalp and your
Yes.
hair?
Yes.
I don't wash my hair.
It's Europeans. I'm an idiot. Europeans actually are like, nah, man. Like you just wash your hair like 2-3 times a week, dog. You're
That's all
fucking.
good, bro.
I
don't wanna move.
What's he doing? I wash my hair.
Dog's back.
Every like 4 days, but I don't even use shampoo. I use like a cleansing conditioner.
Yeah, I think
Really
it's
cleanses my scalp.
because there's like oils and stuff.
Also,
There's some
I'm
science
I'm-
to it, I think.
I'm trying a thing.
Oh God.
Fudge inspired me.
What?
I'm not wearing deodorant right now.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I heard, I don't know if this is true, we're going to find out, but, like, your body gets used to having all this like shit in your armpits this whole time, right? And like if you just let your body detox from it, like you'll actually not have a problem with stinking or sweating.
Yeah, you might
Like
be
it's
sleeping
making
on
it
the
worse.
couch.
No, but I heard it makes it worse if you're using deodorant every day.
Well, your body obviously reacts to certain things the way it does. Like I have really bad dry scalp, and depending on like, I would just wash my head with body wash all the time, and it would get super dry and shit. And I have really oily skin, but still a really dry scalp. Like, doesn't make sense.
The English in you.
I don't know. So far,
Why are you trying to make me?
You sleep on the couch.
Why are you trying to make me mad? Well, here's the deal. I've never because there's some people that just their BO is worse than others. Like, I think I've just never had like really terrible BO or anything. So it was just something I never really I guess did. And no ex-girlfriends ever complained or said I like stank like shit. You know, if somebody smells like shit, like if you really care about somebody and you really love that person, but they stink like shit, you're gonna have to eventually tell them one day, like, babe, you smell like shit. I love you.
You said ex-girlfriends. There's a theme there.
You know, my current girlfriend, she wears deodorant. She's never fucking.
So far. She hasn't had the heart to tell you.
I mean, that's true. I am getting older and fatter, so the chances of me getting smellier definitely shoot up.
Gotta get that
They
deodorant
skyrocket.
under titties, you know what I'm saying?
Rub it on my balls and shit.
What, titty odorant?
Should we name your episode Titty Odorant?
Didn't Craig Cart try to make what was his ball deodorant?
He tried to make a pyramid scheme, and now he's going to jail for
Well, he did that, but he was trying to make a ball bomb. I think it was called ball bomb or something. Yeah, and it was a bomb you spread on your balls, keep them from smelling.
When I was really young, I would throw deodorant on my balls sometimes.
It's gonna burn though, no son.
No, it was okay because
What kind? You talking like powder, spray? You talking that gel shit, or that weird wet gel? You ever use that shit?
I don't think it was gel. I think it was
why?
because I was always
he got laid a lot.
I
so
was
he wanted his balls to smell good.
That's a joke. I was I was always very prone younger because I've always been a big guy. So like and it was surprisingly a very active kid. I was always outside skateboarding and shit like that. So being a big guy, your legs are rubbing together and shit. I was always prone for like
we
fucking
have a name for that.
crotch rot.
It's called chub rub.
Well, I call it crotch rot. But
deal.
and it would suck.
One gets to the other.
So throwing some deodorant downstairs, it was kind of like along the same lines as like throwing baby powder on there or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, this was like I was like 14 and shit before I just realized that like I get a shower every day and be okay. You know?
Did you say I just ribeyed?
Did I?
Did you hear that?
No.
I could have swore I said realized.
I know it's what you wanted to say. I don't think it's what you said.
Dan's feeling those 2 shots already.
I think all of a
No,
sudden
I'm actually okay.
You didn't eat that slice of pizza like I told you, so now you're hungry and you're just saying word.
Ribeye.
Food word. Yeah, I ribeyes that.
So when I thought about it and I realized that
Bro, I'm talking.
A1 steak sauce.
What time we got on the clock over there?
33 minutes.
Remember, 30 minutes in. Pay attention, son.
Just text it because I'm not gonna fucking give a shit. While listening to it at work on Monday, and I'll be like, "Oh, I did say ribeye."
My fat ass said ribeyes.
Maybe I did. I'm not.
You have like an iron deficiency or something? You
No,
need some meat?
why would you
Maybe
say
your
that?
body's trying to tell you that?
What is that in relation to though? Like, what
You
are we?
get iron from meat.
No, I know that, but like, why are you just randomly saying that? Why do you think I have an iron deficiency? Is what I'm asking.
Because your body's trying to tell you to eat more food. Hence, ribeyes.
I had pepperoni on my frozen pizza today.
You had pepperoni pizza for 2 meals today?
I didn't eat that pepperoni pizza yet.
Not yet. The pizza was dope. So.
Well, in my defense, the broad was out. She had to pick up some bacon strips for the dog, some baby wipes because
that bacon
dog.
What do they call
it was
that?
really weird because I took the dog out this morning, took a big, healthy, solid shit, right? But last night he had some squirts going, and
Who actually listens to this podcast? I'm very curious. Like, who is your target audience? Who is your actual audience? Like, we've been talking
Kristin.
for 33 minutes, and all we've been talking about is
I was in the middle of a story talking about dog
chub
poop,
rub and dog poop.
crotch rot.
No one is going to listen to this.
Iron deficiency.
Yeah, you're getting too intellectual with it. You're getting too smart. You better slow your roll there.
I'm
We need a
Mike,
we need
am
a
I
shot. That's for
interrupting
sure.
Your story right now about dog shit.
I can't even tell you where I was going with it. To be honest,
Maybe I
I've
should
already
talk
forgotten.
a little louder.
Me?
Me.
Oh, well, I mean, eventually I'm going to be talking really loud, so you're definitely going to talk louder, that's for sure.
So what's the deal with this fucking dog? It took a shit.
I already told. I was being honest when I said I already forgot where I was going with it. He had some wet shits though. But why was I talking about the wet shits?
Were they brownie batter shits?
Oh God.
Kinda, yeah.
No, not that bad though, dude.
No, they were bad. That's what I'm saying. Like it was really strange because this morning I took him out. I woke up at like 7:30. Wasn't too bad because I wanted to make sure this dog didn't like shit and piss himself in the crate. I took him out. And he's dragging me around because fucking bulldogs are strong. And he takes a big, healthy
Maybe he's
shit.
just a fucking pussy.
No, probably
No,
too,
Chef
whatever.
Boyardee.
He's a fucking pussy. 10-pound rigatoni. So he takes that big, healthy shit this morning. But then one of the other times I took him out, he had like this crazy, like kind of like wet shit going on. I'm like, what? I don't get it, bro.
It's going in cycles, man.
Oh my God, I can't wait for you to have a kid so we can hear about the kids' shits.
We're not talking.
Oh,
about
it's
kid
always
on
mustard colored. That's what baby poop's colored. It's mustard colored. See, I had younger brothers. I've changed diapers before. I know what baby poop looks like.
I don't think I've ever changed a diaper in my life.
I never will.
It's not that. Everybody makes it seem like it's such a big deal. Don't wipe towards the pussy. I mean, if it's a boy, then the balls. Who cares?
You having a boy? Did you figure it out yet?
No, apparently it's 20 weeks.
Find out, or?
Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna find out.
He's gonna
Fuck
have
that.
those gay gender reveal parties. You better not.
I can't afford to like get baby shit a certain color and then
Dan,
the goddamn
if
thing.
you have a gender reveal party, I'm literally
Yeah, I'm
never
over.
I'm not.
ever letting you in this house ever.
Yeah, I'm
again.
over him.
I'm
if you do
not.
it. I'm just letting you know we're done.
I've
with
already
it.
said. Bridget thinks it's lame too. We both already agreed that we're not having it.
I'm just saying. You know, I gotta set
I
boundaries.
can't afford to, dude. Everything I've gotten for this baby so far has been free. I just got the
Dude, I got
baby's.
some blue paint. I got that pink thing over there. Just take those. Just
Totally.
throw
I
one.
appreciate it. That's kind of you.
Yeah, I
That's
got
nice.
you, man.
Already get the crib.
Fudge, you know what else is free?
Abortion isn't free.
Birth control.
Birth control isn't free either.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks a lot, Obama. Obama.
Get the Obama file.
See, I've gotten like the major expensive shit already. From Bridget's mom bought us some shit. My brother gave us my niece's old bed.
About babies. I'm over it.
Yeah, I'm over it too.
Oh, we went into baby shit. Oh, I'm just saying, I got free
think we
shit.
need a drink.
I already poured a shot.
Oh.
Come on there.
Where's the bartender?
Rookie.
Yes, really? This is
The fucking bartender's late.
and the twins are so
I got the
lonely.
the ceremonial twins.
Oh, you brought the twins up for Mondo?
Of course, I brought the twins up from Mondo.
Hopefully he gets here by the end of hour 1, so we've got 2/3 of him here. I just feel like I need his sexual,
Sexual nature.
vibrant aura around me, you know? Because you think about how big his aura is. It spreads to it'll take us over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just sitting here, I'll be a part of it. It makes me feel sexual.
True.
So
Did the other two get back to you?
Yeah,
Your girlfriend gave me a funny
I
look
think
there.
they're coming at 10. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
well, the other two, is there's more people coming?
Yeah, well, I
Get an audience
didn't know
here?
what was going on with this. I invited my friends over because that's actually off on a Saturday, so I told them to come after the podcast.
You're gonna be fucked.
Me? Yep, big time.
Did you warn them that? Hey,
I think they
just
know.
so you know,
I think they
everyone's
know
gonna
what
be fucked.
podcast means.
Oh, we listen to the songs again? Fucking Chaz's song.
Nothing has inspired me to take another shot.
Fudge and Finn.
We had some deep conversations last night. It was good. I like summer.
What'd you guys do last night?
I know you like winter because it's cold, but like summer, I feel like when it's nice outside, like you just want to be outside, you want to socialize. I just after work,
That's what's good about Jersey. Like you get the even
Yeah.
4 seasons here. I do like that.
So after work, I went to Chaz's and we had patio beers. I just brought a 6-pack. We each had 2 beers, and we were just fucking sitting there by tiki torch candlelight, bullshitting about crazy shit. It was
You can't beat
awesome.
that.
Like you can't. There's nothing better than that.
Especially if you're lucky enough to where bugs aren't bothering you the whole night. That in itself is a win. So if you can,
But like, what better thing can you think of to do on like a July summer night in New Jersey?
I'm all about it.
Just drink beers.
Free
with your
base and
friends?
cocaine?
Have you ever done that?
No.
Is that injection? Is that what freebase is?
No, it's
Yeah, isn't that where you melt it?
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like
inject it?
with liquid, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
that's how you.
smoke crack off freebase cocaine.
Well, no. Well, that's why you have to, certain drugs. You need to mix it with water and you heat it up in the spoon or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
right? You
that's-
inject
yes,
it.
yes.
So yeah, that's how you inject it. You gotta mix it with the water and it's gotta be a liquid to put into your vein.
Should I call my local crackheads? I'm sure I got a bunch of them around here. And
I don't want to give up their
berg.
If they're specifically still a crackhead, we probably shouldn't give them up, you know?
Why aren't we promoted? Because you're crackhead children.
Because you're crackheads. Sometimes you get addicted to crack. Crack's got to be awesome.
Bazooka, baby.
What's bazooka?
That's like a code name for
I
it.
always thought crack was just cheap. I thought that's why it was. Like, I think it's like the...
Just Coke with some baking soda.
You're like, yeah, like you're...
Some water stirred up. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying.
Afford. Like, I'm sure it's great, but like, I think there's better drugs. I think it's just that's what...
From what I've heard from people who have done drugs, it's fucking terrible subject, but heroin's absolutely like phenomenal. Yeah. That's anything I've ever heard of about it. It's like that's
what
like you.
What do you think people get addicted to? People act like you're some like terrible, horrible person, like some kind of scumbag. It's like no, you're just. It literally has that effect on everyone.
Yeah,
you were unfortunate.
I'm pretty sure it's
put in a situation where you were offered it. Like when I was,
I actually know some people that take it.
20 years old. If someone
only
offered
do it once.
me
really
heroin,
yeah.
I
might have known. I
think
I might know.
You know, like I'm lucky that I haven't, but I could see the temptation of it for sure.
Yeah, it's.
Actually, this one person said, "Yeah, I did it once. It was the best feeling in the fucking world," and then I didn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they were lucky enough to fucking. Yeah, well, I'm sure it has
used
like
to have
extremely.
This guy I work with asked me for crack all the time. He's like, "Yo, you give me that rock, that fucking bazooka, baby."
I know it now. It's coming back to me. Okay.
I'm like, what?
I was gonna say bazooka. What are you talking about?
I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, bazooka.
That's old school. I remember that like in like your Franklin house, Joe, you were telling me about that guy. We were just sitting there drunk in your house like bazooka.
Fucking idiots.
I won't say his name, but well, we could just say Dank. He said I think he fucking smoked crack one time, and he said it was fucking wild. I don't know if
crackheads are fucky, man. You can't fuck up a crackhead, man. They keep coming at
you. We don't. I don't think we know. We're gonna find a heroin addict in where we live way quicker than we'll find a crackhead. A crackhead, I feel like it's like a city thing. I feel, you know what I mean? I think it's like white people heroin, black people crack.
That's what I thought.
What's happening? This surprisingly, with a liberal on the podcast, is an uncomfortable silence about me separating drugs to people's skin color. But
I don't know.
Think about it.
Crack's
Like
more like an inner city type thing.
That's what I'm saying.
That way.
Yeah,
but I mean, heroin's a
an
problem
inner city,
everywhere.
like poor inner city. It's predominantly African American people. It's just fucking statistics.
But heroin's a problem everywhere for everyone. You know.
Well, now it's become a fucking. We're talking about sad things. We're getting into sad subjects now.
I do feel like we have like so many like medications and like so many pharmaceutical companies like pushing those medications on us. Like there are children who are basically taking like, and I'm not saying like ADD isn't a real affliction. That's not what I'm saying. But like how many kids get easily
affliction
diagnosed,
like that fucking t-shirt company?
Yeah, easily diagnosed with ADHD and then just given essentially speed as a child, and then we expect them to grow up and not have a drug problem. Like that's kind of fucked up.
There are plenty of doctors, whether it be either like internal medicine, like dealing physically with your body, or like mental, like therapists, whatever. They are way too fucking quick to
give you drugs.
just like ask two questions and you're like, yo, like, dude.
We call those
and I'm not saying that these drugs don't have their value and that some people don't need medication. I'm not saying that. Like I understand, like, you know, I'm not.
And I agree.
Ignore modern medicine. I'm not saying that, but it's so easy to just go and get a prescription for something. Like this girl I work with just had her fucking wisdom tooth out, and they gave her Oxycontin.
And they gave her opiates. Yeah,
I'm like,
baby.
She's fucking like 19 years old.
I don't think I'd ever fuck with that shit. Like if I ever got pain medication,
I'm 33 and I got my wisdom tooth out, and they gave me fucking Tylenol 3s, and they're giving a fucking 19-year-old girl fucking Oxycontin.
It all depends on the doctor.
Like what the fuck?
It all depends on the doctor.
Make your balls itch, bro.
I never taken Oxy. I've definitely fucked with like Vicodins and Percocets. Nothing like one or two of those bad boys and a couple beers, dude. You have like a great mellow night just chilling.
Last time I took an Oxy, I just itched for 45 minutes and then threw up.
Oh, really?
I was just like itching my balls. Those things were raw, dude.
Luckily, it was just like I don't know. I think my old roommate, I think he had some from like a prescription, you know? It's never been like a, I don't think anytime I've ever gotten like something like a Percocet or a Vicodin, it's literally been like one of our friends who like broke something and just had some left over. And we're like, oh, let's let us snag a couple off, you know? We'll just have some fun.
Can I get 5 to 10 of them? Now?
Well, no, I remember like fucking Stockholm. I think, I don't know. I remember my old roommate. I remember it might have been like me, you, and another, I don't want to mention his name, but we, because he kind of ended up having a drug problem with OxyContin, but but it was like me. I don't know if it was you or not. I don't know. I think we got perks off my old roommate in Butler, and we just we just had some beers, and you took a perk or two, and you just fucking. Dude. Luckily, it never like got addicted
like
to that
chugging
shit.
A handle of vodka, but not being nauseous.
Yeah, it was. You just chilled, man. I just remember like I said, like a handful of times I did it, but it was just fucking. Yeah, I don't even nowadays, even no matter how much pain I would ever be in, I don't think I'd still accept fucking any type of OxyContin or any of that shit. Man.
OxyContin, no.
No way, dude.
Little Percocet? Get your balls itchy?
I can't, cause I'll love it, dude. I can understand why people like drugs and alcohol. It's fun.
Didn't they give you morphine when you were in the hospital for your whatchamacallit, your appendix?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
See, I heard morphine can make you. Some people have a bad reaction to it. It makes them fucking ill.
Bro, I was doing morphine drip. I was popping Percocets, not eating. Oh, it was great, dude. I was in a hospital for like an hour. I'm like, this fucking sucks. And then they're like,
they load you up with drugs. You're like, keep me here as long as you want.
They're like, here, do this. All of a sudden, I'm like, I had some Percocets in me and some dudes just wheeling me around the hospital. going from test
keep
to
chauffeuring
test.
me.
And I remember looking at him, I was like, yo, man, you cool, man. Like,
Mr. Orderly Man, just push me around more.
Just keep wheeling me around. Where we going?
Realistically, it's Keith as like a 19-year-old man, like, yeah, wheel me around.
We going in that what they call when they put you in a tube?
Oh, the MRI.
Oh, we're going in the MRI. Yeah, bring me over there, baby.
Hey, buddy.
That was great, dude. Got my appendix taken out. They kept bringing me this fucking fugazi food. This poor broad every day. She's like, I got your food. I'm like, nope. I didn't eat for 3 days in the hospital. They gave me this like chicken. It was like canned chicken. It was fucking foul. And like fucking some blanched green beans. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like,
You're
can
such
I get
a
something
cunt
else?
sometimes, man.
I'm like, can I get something else? She's like, this is what's on your diet sheet. This is what I have to bring you. I was like, well, here's what you could do. 2 options. 1, just stop showing the fuck up. Or 2, you could bring this up here every day, and I'm not going to eat it, and it's just going to go to waste, and my room's going to smell like canned chicken. And I was such a dick to this poor broad. But yeah, I didn't eat for like 3 days. It was great, dude. Just morphine drip, Percocets, and water.
How'd you not throw up?
Didn't you have an IV?
Yeah. IV, it had a morphine drip in it. And I had a little button I could press.
How dangerous is that?
So dangerous.
Here you go.
It had a limit. Like, it was...
Here you go, fucking patient who is in pain and probably not in a great mental state because you were just operated on. Control the amount of morphine that you take. Like, whose fucking idea was that, dude? Letting the patient control the morphine?
It had a limit, so I think it pumped morphine into me like every like half hour or so, or like every hour. But I think you could do 1 extra press like each hour.
What's it like getting your body cut open? Like, you need that morphine to like not want to kill yourself? Like, is the pain that
hurts? Yeah. I mean, it's not like
what is bless you? Does it feel like you're fucking like I've never like been cut open before. Like, I've had some like orthopedic shit done.
The bartender's here.
Oh, all right. Let's give her a pause to get mono on the mic. Nah, mean. Hey, barkeep. Sorry, there. The plan was to just make my own drink, but I was told to.
Barkeep's here.
I just need ice. Barkeep, please. I'm gonna make I got everything for my drink.
Actually bartended before?
Yes, I have.
Well, he says yes, he has. Your mic is on, so eventually when you're done giving us ice and stuff.
Oh, also, can you go downstairs, grab some paper towels, man?
Again?
Yeah.
You can't make it be that bad for people to bartend to where they. That's enough. That's
right.
Cool. I'm good. Thank you.
We have a scoop for that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's
I'm just kidding.
That's against code to stick your hand in the ice, Derek. Bartender.
Listen, dude, this is not an establishment.
Remember
Well, we're established.
Remember that time I made you walk the dog when you were in audience? I was like, hey, audience, go walk the dog. The poop bags are on the table.
Thanks for ruining that. No more audience, apparently.
No, we can do audience, guy.
Not my fault.
It's gotta. No. Here's the deal. You and Connor were fucking great. You guys were not like in the way or anything, but like it's just still distracting.
It's distracting.
It's just. Well, we'll explain how distracting it is. I mean, if you want to take a quick shot, that's what you want to do. But don't bother talking until you're on your mic because no one's going to hear it. It's right here. I had my poured before Mondo even got here, okay? I ain't fucking around. Going home drunk, take care of a dog, pissing everywhere.
The twins are
Solid
filled.
opener.
Yeah, but whenever you get there, though, we do need paper towels, bud, because this
I'll take care of that right now.
Where are the paper
Also-
towels, Kristen?
They're literally on the counter.
It's terrible. It's like, yeah, it's a fun time. Come hang out. But just put them to work. All right, asshole. Go scrub the toilet, right?
Yeah,
when
get
you're
on
done,
that. Well, dude,
there'll be a beer behind the toilet for you when you're done. Only open it, and we'll know when it's open. When you're done cleaning the toilet.
Well, it's, we're getting water on the table here now.
Oh, don't. Yeah, we can't do that.
That's what I'm saying, son.
Why don't you guys bring up something really personal about your relationship while I get up and move this bottle?
I don't think I'm drunk enough for that yet.
He told me, no, actually, I don't want to share. I don't want to share any of these personal stories.
That's the whole point of having you on. All right, you know what? I will sacrifice myself. Let's take another shot because we need to get you guys drunk enough to say dumb stuff.
Thanks, Barkeep.
Hey, Mondo, would you mind just wiping up that ring for me, please, before you do anything else? I just want to look at this.
Gotta take care of that.
That wasn't me.
We need
No,
some
no,
more.
it wasn't you. That was like episodes ago. But I'm saying,
We need some more
even all the
lacquer.
lacquer we fucking put on this table, and you leave a little bit of water there, it still fucking gets in. So we gotta like just mop this fucking table with lacquer one day. But it's probably never gonna happen because I think we've both given up on spending money. I have to go to Lowe's for because I'm painting my whole entire house. I'll pick up a can of lacquer when
There
I'm
you go.
picking up paint.
Roll that bitch on.
Yeah, I'm gonna like. I don't even give a shit what it feels like or what it looks
Your
like.
mic's all up, bro. You're hooked up.
Oh yeah, all you gotta do is just sit and enjoy yourself, brother.
And serve us constantly.
It's Mondo. Can you hear us?
Oh, I'm in.
All right. Dude, you know what that just reminded me of? Oh, I'm in. Right? Super bad? Oh no, that might have been the beer league song, but I just remember his face is like, oh, I'm in, and the cops bust in. McLovin. You know what's fucking unfortunate? You haven't seen that movie enough, dude. Because I
I've
quote
only
that
seen
shit.
that movie once.
That's like one of the best fucking movies ever, man. No, not motherfucker. It really
Gone
is.
with the Wind is probably top 5.
You need a break. You need a break from Mike. Okay, so you're our guest, Kristen. Okay, well, there you go. You pull the boom arm. Whoa, what's breaking the mic?
She's got that
So
drunk eye already.
I know you love the dog, and you're like, oh my god, my dog. Oh.
Who's biting you viciously right now?
He's just not. See, you're like in like dog mom land. You don't even care about the podcast anymore
Why do I have to care about the podcast?
because you're the guest.
But you're just gonna talk over me anyway.
I've been good this entire episode.
Intervention.
Intervention!
Yeah, this is a.
See, I am starting to yell.
Where interventing Fudge because he yells too much.
Yeah.
Intervening, I think.
Interventing.
Is that his biggest problem?
Really? That's what you guys are spending your time on?
Besides the baby, I'd say it's its only problem.
That thing is gestating.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
Well, what's that word? What does that mean?
I know. I just nodded and went, yeah, man.
No, I'm not saying you knew it. I'm just saying I don't know. I'm happily admitting it. He's like, yeah, totally. You're gestating.
Things
Gross
gestating, bro.
word. It means it's like,
It's
like
growing. It's incubating. It's
Yeah,
cooking up?
incubating. There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
It's popped in that.
Yeah, I
slow
think it's
cooker.
like this big now, something like that.
It looks like a bird right now.
Chirp. The broad's got some fucking app or whatever. It tells it like every couple weeks how
They got
big
baby
it's supposed
apps
to be.
now.
Why
They
do
got
you
everything,
talking
dude.
about this fucking baby?
I won't talk about the baby anymore. You fucking talk. You're the guest. Your fucking episode. Let's go. Stop being fucking dog mom
I have
and talk about
nothing
something.
interesting to say.
Don't you want to talk about like Barack Obama or like something like that? You know,
I'd rather talk about the baby.
that's racist.
I'm not an
that
interesting.
racist?
I'm not an interesting person. Keith's the most interesting thing about me. You want me to just
That
tell
is true.
funny stories about Keith?
I'll tell you that. I am interested.
I do want to hear any stories you got about Keith.
I feel like you've heard
Make
them
him
all,
make
you
him
know?
personal. It doesn't matter. Like even if he like got up and shit himself one night and no one's ever heard the story, tell it. He doesn't care.
Not yet.
He hasn't shit himself.
I haven't shit myself in quite some time. Now, before I clarify on that, I think we've all in our adult life have been sick enough to be like, is this a fart or not? You know, and you're homesick and you end up letting out a little Hershey square. I'm not saying like a full log in my pants. But I think I want to say it might have been teens, like late teens. I was really
You're not a
sick.
grown man until you shit yourself.
Dude, I'm not going to not admit if a little Hershey squirt comes out when I'm sick, bro. I'm not taking a log in my pants. You know what I mean? It's a big fucking deal.
It's an intervention, man.
And nobody's saying anything. Everybody's sitting here like, nope, just this guy. He's the only one who shit himself. I think we're just going to let him.
I'm not going to admit to that on the
Shit,
radio.
like we don't have anything.
What's wrong with shit? What's wrong with poop? We all do it.
Have you seen the rug outside?
Well,
you're gonna have to get used to it, dude.
yeah, it's gonna be poop. Oh no, dude. I had younger brothers. I've already changed diapers. I'm used to the mustard color baby shit. I'm not worried.
Grab the dog there.
You used to the ones where they shoot out the back, like out of the diaper, and like straight
Shit
up,
down
up to their
your back.
shoulders.
Oh, come on.
Did I ever tell you that story about me and Jeb when we were working at Party City? There was this dude. I won't say his name. God forbid if it gets back, and I don't want to get the guy in trouble because he's a good guy.
Is he?
That was weird. No, he's a really good guy. But he was just really pissed about this this person he was talking to at the one store. They're like the IT of Party City, like all the Party Cities all over like the country and some I don't know how many Party Cities there are in the world, but
Thousands.
the guy was so pissed and like I'd never heard the phrase in my entire life, and he like kind of like paces and stands around when he's helping the people. He's like, this fucking bitch, man. He's like, fucking shit down your back. And like me and Jeff just start laughing our asses off because we were sitting kind of close enough to him to like hear him, and we had no idea. Like, have you ever heard that saying or anything? Is that like no, like shit down yo back? Like I don't even know what that means. Is that like something to do? Is that like some kind of like phrase that means something like
Barkeep?
I've never heard this.
Broad.
I mean, it's fucking hilarious.
Yes or no?
Yes or no? What?
You paying attention?
Nope.
Put your phone away.
Yeah, you can't have your phone.
your
What
phone
are you,
down,
Eric Singling?
Eric.
Put your fucking phone down.
I think Milky's on his way.
What?
I thought we had no
You
audience.
just can't have Milky. Nah, yeah, tell Milky to wait.
Milky
Can't
can wait
have
the fuck
people like
outside.
Milky and like Vultures and people like that.
Pokemaster.
I don't really know who they are, but
Milky can't come in right now.
Okay,
So
yes or no?
what is the problem with the audience, by the way?
I had no problem with the audience.
oh yeah, weren't we supposed to continue that? There wasn't a problem with it. It's just extremely distracting. It's our podcast has to do with us getting drunk and
Maybe
bullshitting.
you need less good-looking audience members, and then it wouldn't be so distracting.
Yeah, he is pretty fantastic
That's
looking.
true.
If I was gay, he'd be the first person I want to bang, I would think.
Oh, Justin?
It's a tie. Between Connor and Mondo, I would think.
Who could choose? It's like picking peanut butter or jelly. You need them both, ideally in a sandwich.
I go peanut butter all day, though.
Well, who's peanut? All right. Well, when you think about it, you got to pick peanut butter. So who's peanut butter?
Yeah, you can't just... No one's ever just straight jelly.
I don't know. I think I'm thicker. So
Maybe we
I'm
need
down to
Mondo
peanut
and
butter.
Connor on one episode, and we'll decipher for 3 hours who's peanut butter.
Were they calling themselves vinegar and... what is it?
Honey and vinegar, right?
Honey and vinegar real estate? Oh, my God. I'll be right down.
You eat my boogers. That's one of the funniest episodes. That's one of my favorite episodes
It's
of
up
Always
there.
Sunny, big time.
Dude.
Kristen, we need some guest participation. You just can't.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
good. You're on. You're here, but you're like dog momming, and you seem like you don't care anymore. And we haven't even hit an hour yet. We have like 2 more hours. This is your episode. This is broadcast 2,
I know.
version 2.0.
Shit.
She's getting off. She got hammered eye going around.
Is that what's it?
I'm not.
She
She's like, oh shit. It's like that was the exact 2 sentences you just said. So you might be kind of fucked up. We'll stop. No, actually, we should keep feeding her.
All right,
shots.
everyone, shh. Except for you.
Say something.
Okay.
Say cunt.
Did you say cunt last time?
Yeah.
We both just said it. You owe me coke.
You didn't say... You getting coke?
Well, that's a joke. You know, you played Jinx and you owe me a Coke, like a Coca-Cola. But that's because we,
Oh, Coca-Cola.
by the way, I was given permission to say this. My father told me today the only reason I'm alive is because of cocaine. So
Nice.
I don't know exactly what that means.
We'll
but
figure it out.
I kind of have an exact feeling of what that means.
It's okay. Keith was an accident, too.
Yeah. This is great.
Well, there was 4 of us. Now there's 3, but
Well,
you
two
know,
and
how
a
many-
half.
who's a half?
Come on.
It's fun.
Mister, I don't know what an eggplant is.
Oh, I thought maybe Fudge was the
No.
I didn't know you were saying my brother's extreme lack of intelligence with certain subjects was calling him a half a person. I was gonna say because he's tall as fuck, man. He's like a foot over Mondo.
Yeah, he's big, but you don't know.
He's like a stick, but he's like a foot taller than you.
He thought an eggplant was fried oregano.
What?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
No, he. Well, no. You know, there's nothing I can say to try to defend him, so I'm not going to.
Fucking Captain Corduroy, dude.
He's in South Korea right now. South's the
dude,
better
he must
one,
look
right?
like Godzilla right now in front of those fucking Asians, dude.
I mean, I think they're okay though, because fucking Jing Kong and the other guy and Donald Trump, they all met up or something.
Yeah, I'm
right?
just saying. Think how short those Koreans must be. And your big.
Are Asians small?
Yeah, but the Asians short, right? Is that am I being racist? Or is that a
Small
thing?
body, big in brain.
I think
Stupid
besides
liar.
Yao Ming, they're all,
Whoa,
Satan.
I don't know if the mics picked that up, but that was that was one of those like your cat's gonna fucking tear something open.
She sensed Milky was
Is
on
Milky
his
here?
All right, so we're talking about Asians.
Asians
we make
are
fun of
short,
Asians
so your
freely.
tall ass brother is probably look like Godzilla over there.
Godzilla. It's just him walking with like a fucking.
have round eye because he's so tall to the sky.
It's just him walking around with like a sausage sandwich or something. Like, what's wrong
In
with you
corduroys?
guys?
He's got fucking camo top on.
He
and
literally came to his
corduroys.
podcast in corduroys.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, dude, he's a fucking dope, right?
My dumbass brother.
That-
In his defense, he knows he's an asshole, so it's all right. Let's think about the Haggertys. We know we're assholes. We happily admit it.
How do you find corduroys that long, dude? Those were like 7 feet tall.
How do you find corduroys? I haven't seen corduroys since I was like 12 at Bob's fucking store picking up Jenko jeans or some shit, dude.
And that dumbass fucking bear back in the day.
I'm lost.
There's that bear called Corduroy.
Oh,
Was that his name?
corduroy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that little faggot bear, dude. That was the gayest shit ever.
What?
The little quiet bear just hugging him.
I don't know what you're talking about, so you need to bring because there might be
It was like
audience
a TV show.
listeners here.
It was like a TV show with a bear who wore fucking corduroys.
No, he was made of corduroy.
Was he made of corduroy?
Yeah.
Either way, he was this whack ass bear, son. It was awful. He was like,
What was it on? Was it like some
Hugging
PBS shit?
people.
Nick at Night?
It was probably on fucking
Teen Nick?
Lifetime or something. It's that bad.
Fuck
you
you
know?
watching Lifetime for?
It's a children's show.
You
I
know
was
what?
making fun of bro. It was a
You know
broad
what?
joke.
You know what the thing? You know what the thing about Lifetime is that you brought it up. I'm glad you brought this up because it hasn't ever been brought up in 32 episodes of this podcast, and don't even mind the 20 something episodes of the Morning After Pill. Lifetime is supposed to be a channel that's based around women and the strength of women, right? Like this is the women's.
I've never heard that before.
For sure. They just
I mean,
get raped.
I know.
All right, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Kristin.
I'm familiar with the Lifetime channel. I've never heard that Lifetime channel is supposed to be about women's strength. I think it's just about pandering to pathetic, lonely women who want to cry at stuff. It's
Well,
not
see,
just
because you're female, so you're allowed to
sometimes
say
you just
that.
wanna cry. You wanna
I was
watch
trying to be
some-
nice about it.
some fucking
It's a
drama
it's
that's gonna make
it's a
you
woman's
cry.
TV channel, correct?
Pandering, or
It's a woman.
It's not.
Why do you keep saying this panda phrase? We don't have any pandas
Yeah,
here.
what are we pandering?
I don't know what that means.
Barkeep,
You're book learning.
What does pandering mean?
It's like telling people what they want to hear, playing to their existing prejudice.
Like
So just trying to make a gaggle of
rosé
broads
flavored
happy.
vodka.
Exactly. Okay.
Taming the gaggle is what they're doing.
We should call this episode that. We've tamed the gaggle. So Lifetime is supposed to be a TV
The broad
channel
network.
for broads. It's like a broad TV, right? Every single show and movie is just women getting beat the fuck up and raped
But they always
all
survive.
day. Yeah, and then it's like, I will survive. I don't know. Right? Stay alive. That's how that song goes. The fact of the matter is, like, being a woman, why are you going to watch any of those shows? It's like, dude, my life's hard being a chick. I don't want to watch any of this shit. Think about it. If there was a TV show for, like, fat, 30-year-old drunk dudes who...
I'd watch that.
You
shit,
mean
bro.
every TV show in existence?
All of the TV shows.
No, what?
You mean sports?
Sports they're very athletic, Mondo.
We're not at
Now wipe the bar down, okay?
All I'm saying is
You
that
ever watch
Lifetime
baseball?
just shows women getting raped, murdered, and battered constantly. And I think they should have some, like, encouraging things. Like, some woman, like, in fucking, what's the stock
Became
market, like,
president.
no, Scott, this is my thing. Like, Why does she have to get raped and beaten all the time?
Trying to fill the twins up, Justin?
I think it's about time.
Fill them up, baby. Kristin,
No one's
give it
got a
shot.
response. We can move on from Lifetime. Oh, I'm just saying. Okay, I had cable when I was a kid. Flip channels. Sometimes you stop in Lifetime. It's no secret. I'll pour a shot. I'm not incapable of drinking shots so far. Kristen, we're gonna need you there, but
I know. The problem is I'm tired. So this is
well, I woke
just
up out of a really weird nap.
Tired.
shut up.
I had too much rosé vodka.
No, I went on like a fucking
And I'm tired.
4-hour bike ride today.
Hey, I walked the dog like 6 times,
There's a
so
dog in my lap.
let's talk about what's what. You know what I mean?
All right, can I ask you guys a question? You're guys, right? What?
Sometimes.
I'm still not sure. It's been 31
Why-
years.
All right. What makes a dude think it's okay to just ask a random chick that he just met in some normal situation out? Like, why is that a thing? Like, I would never in a million years just like be like, oh, I met this guy. I'm just chatting him up. Like, oh, you want to go on a date?
Broads
We're
do
doing
that.
a
You haven't
shot?
heard that song?
No, that's not a thing.
Hit my number. I just met you. Remember that song? You know what I'm talking about?
I literally was walking the dog in my own neighborhood.
Here's my number, so call me
And I got
maybe.
asked
See,
the
bros
fuck
do it.
out. Like, what the fuck, though? Like, is nowhere safe? Like, literally, my own block is not safe from being asked
Whoa!
the fuck
This
out
guy,
by a
this guy was
dude?
on your block.
What was
today?
the conversation beforehand though? Like you didn't just open up with that.
He
did you?
has a dog. I have a dog. We're walking dogs.
Crazy.
That's inappropriate.
Coincidence.
Dogs
That's inappropriate. You also have a
are
boyfriend of like 5-6 years that you
sniffing each
bought a
other.
house with.
I'm like, oh, is your dog friendly? Yeah. Oh, look, our dogs are sniffing each other.
That
Oh,
sounds-
What's your name? You live here.
I would watch
Cool.
out, dude.
Normal
She sounds like she's really asking for it out there.
small talk. And then this guy literally asks one, my age. First of all, what the fuck? You ask women her age. And then 2 goes, do you want to go out? I'm like, what?
Was that the exact phrase?
Way to
Yeah, he
stick
said, "How
up for
old
me,
are you?"
dog.
He goes, how old are you?
Little bitch.
He asked your
Back to the
age.
beginning, I lied. I said 30. I don't know why I felt the need to lie. This guy was like 50-something years
Because you were
old.
thinking about going out with him.
And I
Trying to
said
turn
30.
it,
guy-
make yourself seem younger.
All right, hold on. I know you mentioned this earlier that this guy asked your age or whatever, but I
Right.
didn't realize the context. This guy, you're making, he's trying to make small talk with
I
you.
think he asked my age literally to make sure I was not under the age of 18. I'm 90% sure that's why he asked my age. And then just said, you want to go
Why
out?
is there multiple stories that pop up on this podcast where like you like almost getting raped?
I didn't almost get raped. I had the fucking
There was
dog.
a
No, you were on your way.
I was on the corner.
All right, I am a male. I have been for 31 years. Don't plan on changing my gender because apparently you could do that
I'm
now.
not saying I
and
should.
when you
Famous,
tell
though.
these stories, that guy sounds like a weirdo. All right, Chris, I've never walked up to a girl and be like, oh hey, what's going? Like I've never been
not
single and been
saying I
like,
felt-
what's your age?
Right.
Do you wanna go out?
I felt threatened. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, why? Do
When you got
I
the moving
feel
truck,
threatened?
you were threatened.
Yes, that was.
That's
scary.
another. That's the other
Well, again,
possible.
I also watch a lot of fucking drama, TV,
Murder
Watching that
mysteries,
Lifetime.
right? Yeah.
Watching that
Well, no,
Lifetime,
no,
I'm
I
no,
just
nervous.
wanna
don't
know-
bring it there because some murder mysteries are
bringing
fun.
you into the broad world. This is shit we have to deal with on a regular basis. Like, why? Like, I just want to walk my dog in peace. Like, why? Why is that okay?
I almost got raped.
It's not
twice.
okay.
What?
Yeah, I've been almost raped.
By who?
Some broads.
Some broads. Oh,
A
a
gaggle?
gaggle.
A gaggle. nice broad gaggle usage there.
A gaggle of broads tried to rape you.
Well, one.
One broad.
There was 2 times.
What?
Yeah, broads, broads try to rape
I'm,
too.
I'm trying to talk about serious broad issues right now, and you're trying to
She
tell
is.
me a gaggle
I mean, it's hilarious.
of broads tried to rape you.
No, you said gaggle.
You did say gaggle.
Are you going to elaborate, or
No, I just, they failed.
you fought them off?
For everybody who
fought-
cannot see, which is all of you listening,
physically
Keith did
fought-
like this karate chop maneuver, and Chris looked at him and was like, "You fought them off."
You physically fought a broad who was trying to rape you.
Sometimes you gotta fight them off, man. Fight for your right to party and shit.
To party, da, da, da. Your dad gets you smoking, and he says, "No way." That hypocrite smokes 2 packs a day. All right, continue with your rape story, Kristen.
I didn't get raped. I'm just saying, like,
Thank God.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're all cheers to that.
I mean, To be serious for 10 seconds, I can understand how terribly difficult it's got to be a woman because I've become antisocial in the past few years. Like when I was walking this dog that I'm currently dog sitting this morning, there was like this whole family in the back deck, and like all of them were like, you could tell like it was like like 2 or 3 families together hanging out, on a Saturday. And like the bulldog, it's a pretty dog, and everybody loves it. It's a pretty it's a dog you rarely see, I feel like. So they were like, oh, all the kids are like, oh my god, this and that. So I'm like walking the dog, Charlie.
That's an awful
Yeah.
name for a dog.
I didn't name the dog. I don't know what you want me to tell
Who you
you. I
name
call him
it?
Chuck. He responds more to
One
Chuck.
time I met a bulldog at the dog park named Meatloaf.
See, that's a good name for a dog.
In the morning in my home, get about it on when you're on the zone.
Meatloaf actually knew how to go down the slide.
See, that's the thing about bulldogs. They like do like certain human activities. That's why people like. Well, it's one of the reasons why people like it. Like some bulldogs, like remember the skateboarding bulldog. You know what I mean?
They made a bunch of those.
So I'm walking this bulldog, and all these kids are like freaking out. I guess they're like, oh, the dog,
You should be like, he's rabid.
Well, no, they were like on a second floor condo, and it was a pretty big deck. Lucky motherfuckers. My deck's like 2 by 3 feet. Bullshit. I can't even fit out there. And they're all up there, like all these kids. And it's like early in the morning. This is like the early morning walk. I took them at like 7:30.
Drinking?
Well, hopefully one of those adults where you deal with all those kids. A lot of kids.
Yeah, man.
And I was just like, oh, hey guys, what's going on? And even that, I was just like, oh man. I mean, I know these people just like this pretty dog. They just want to look at the dog and, oh, hey, you guys doing whatever. And they were like 20 feet away because they were up in like a deck up there. I was just like, yo, dog, it's Saturday. It's 7:30 in the morning. Wrap up all these kids, bro. You wrap them all up and get them the fuck away from me. I'm just trying to make sure this dog don't shit in my house, bro. We're gonna wrap up that gavel, B.
That's going to be you in like 10 years, except it's going to be you and the bro and a bunch of kids. But
How many kids do you think I'm gonna have?
on a little deck. So it'll be like cramped, one's head's kind of sticking through.
We already gotta buy a house in like 3 years, dude.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? Oh my god! Do you
Yo, buy one of
have
these
you ever
houses,
have you
dude.
ever seen my home,
No.
Kristen? Okay, so with the thing, it's sucking out titty milk and stuff. We're okay where we live, but when the thing gets older and it wants to start beating off, we're gonna have to fucking move. You know what I mean?
Dude,
How are me and her gonna try to
buy
fuck?
one
We're
of
in the
these
loft,
houses, bro.
huh?
Buy one of these houses, man. We can make one of those phones.
Babe, we gotta be Keith and Kristen's neighbor.
Yeah, and we'll make the phones with the tin cans and the string. We'll have that.
Not
shit
the
going
cell
across.
phones with the texting.
Nah.
But the phone with the tin
Those
can.
tin
Pretty
Handsets.
sure I actually tried that once because my best friend lived across the street from me in high school. I'm pretty sure I actually.
It works if you take enough.
If
you take enough acid.
Sound
It works.
sound vibrations will travel through the string. That's the whole point. But you can't actually understand.
Well,
Like
we'll figure
a
it out. We'll
cohesive
figure it out when
sentence.
you move it. Mondo,
What's up,
you're
dog?
the IT guy. Does that work?
Asshole. I'm the IT guy too.
Yeah,
He's
but
the programmer. He doesn't even count as an IT guy.
Yeah, but he's like way more.
he doesn't have to deal with anything. He just sits there and watches his shit work right.
No, dude, I drive the car. I don't work in the pit. Come on.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I fixed.
You know what that means?
He works
I
with
fixed-
virtual reality,
I fixed
fudge.
the Wi-Fi at my work, so just saying. I mean,
You probably rebooted the router and it worked. I
it's
mean,
not that hard.
it isn't. But other people think it is, and that's why they pay good money, and that's why I get paid good money to tell them to reboot
Does
their
the
router.
can technique work there, Mondo?
I never tried it, so I don't really know for sure. But you can use barbed wire to run telephone line. They used to do that in Sussex County for
That sounds very aggressive.
basically farmers
Sounds
didn't have
hot.
telephone service. They had to wire up their own telephone service. They would tap the phone lines into the barbed
Tap
wire.
that shit, bro.
Sussex County.
Yep.
Gotta love it. So either way, you buy the house, we'll set up the cans, we'll figure it out.
When I buy a house, I want to buy a house. I don't want to buy like another condo or a townhome. I need something with a basement so I can fucking finish it.
Bro, I got a basement, son.
You do, but there's a solid chance of it flooding.
I'll let you know.
There's a reason why there's a sub pump.
We got a dartboard down there.
Yeah, we're getting a dartboard.
Good thing you brought this up. So one of the love seats I promised you, Ari, aka Lair, has also wanted it. I mean, you got the other love seat when it's ready to go. I think
Fine. I had like 3 people offer me shit. If you don't want to give it to me, it's fine.
Well, I'm not saying I don't want to give it to you. I'm just saying like he might be picking it up next weekend, and he's been asking for it for a while, but he's been kind of like lazy about it. So then when I post that thing, and I also have the 2 couches now and a coffee table, but it might not be ready for a couple months.
Couches down those steps, man.
So you think that, but there's actually a decent amount of room going to that basement.
All right.
I'm thinking
I gotta
beanbags.
change my pants.
Did you shit yourself?
She shit herself.
The dog did.
Oh.
The dog peed on you?
He's got a little anal gland leakage on my pants.
That's pretty fucking gross.
I'm never getting a dog.
It's okay, man. I'm sure kids are worse. I'm going to find out in a few months.
Why
It's
don't you
all
take the dog with you, too?
Yeah. We don't want him squirting anal gland all over the drinks and stuff, you know?
Can you get a diaper for dogs?
Oh,
Yes.
They make anything for a dog, dude.
They do. They probably make more shit for dogs than they do for humans nowadays. Nobody even gives a shit about humans anymore.
Well,
Don't let that dog. No, you let him shit everywhere. He's a dog. He's a living organism too. He can shit
He's
everywhere.
a free inhabitant.
You gotta put little shoes on them now when it's too hot outside so they don't burn their feet. I think that makes a little bit of sense, though.
Don't tell Broad that shit, dude.
Yeah, he's got to spend his money on some
Shut the fuck
fucking
up.
dog.
Doesn't already have
Shut
booties?
the fuck up, dude.
He doesn't already have the dog booties.
Bro, yeah, so we're going to make downstairs lit, dude. We're going to get some...
So is that where like the magic happens? Like is that?
Well, I was thinking, so we had that thrill...
You know what it is? You guys want to make it livable, so you got somewhere to fuck where the animals aren't bother you. I get it.
No, I just want to...
For everybody who doesn't know, Keith and Kristin, they can't fuck anymore because they have too many fucking animals. And all they want to do is just ruin their fucking sex life.
You just shut the door.
Every time you talk about a new piece of furniture coming, I'm like, dude, you and the broad banging. He's like, banging? I said, you kidding me with the dog and Satan? That's your
Yeah.
response every single time.
Yeah.
You want to make the basement livable, so you and Kristin got some place to go and fuck.
I
Wait,
just
is
want...
that what we're doing?
No, I mean...
I'm calling out what
Making
you're
a-
trying to do because every time you guys get a piece of new furniture, I'm like, dude, you and the broad, you fucking do your thing on it, and you're like, bro, I can't fuck the fucking dog. Satan comes in, another cat fights Satan. It's like always a problem with all the animals
It
you
is.
guys got. So what I'm trying to say, I'm accusing you guys. This is my accusation is that you guys are trying to make
Okay.
the basement livable, so you got a place where there's no animals, where
Like
you guys
a-
can test out some furniture.
we should make it like a sex dungeon.
Oh, God.
I think that's what Fudge is getting at.
I'd rather just
You guys
have
want
the
to get one of
dartboard.
those swings? You guys should have hooks coming. We'll hang Keith from the ceiling.
That ceiling can't support this. Come on now,
That
bro.
ceiling cannot support me, bruh.
No, dude, we're gonna hook up cornhole down there. Fucking dartboard. What else were we doing? We'll get that little
beer
fucking
pong.
hockey game, beer pong. So
Have you guys ever asked neighbors about when like hurricanes and big storms come through here? How often does it flood, if it does? It seems like it's a
lot.
pretty nice setup. Like it shouldn't, but
I
there's a
mean-
reason there's a sub pump down there.
And well, there's a French drain down there too.
I assumed it would flood. I asked some neighbors. They said we do lose power, which is surprising to me. But
Your power should be
it's
underground.
But like if the source to get it, obviously
Yeah,
it's knocked
yeah.
out or whatever. But
Gotcha.
a bunch of people in this neighborhood have finished basements, so it can't be that bad. Like,
And
it can't,
honestly,
like,
we went
flood
through
bad.
that all those snowstorms and the rain. There was so much water, and we didn't get anything downstairs.
Why are we talking about this?
Fuck not.
I'm trying to set up the game room.
Kristin, you can't keep poking holes through the podcast. We get on here, we have drinks, and whatever we talk about is what we talk
This is
about.
not interesting to anyone else.
You'd be surprised.
Dog.
People keep listening.
People don't care what's happening in our basement right now.
They
Dog-
will when they're fucking partying down there.
Fair enough.
Telling
So
you
when
that,
are we
right?
having a party here?
Tomorrow.
I won't show
It's
up.
gonna be me and Mondo Hardbody watching soccer at 11 a.m. drinking beers.
100%.
I invited Tim, but he's going on a boat or something.
Ooh.
A boat?
He's going on a boat, a little gay tugboat. Or something.
What's Tim's deal? I think we haven't
rubbing
seen Tim in a
tugboat.
long time.
Oh
Tim
my god!
Tugboat?
New business idea.
Making a rubbing tongue in a boat, is that your business idea?
Yes, that's amazing.
Talk right in the mic, Kristin, because you have your voice is faint to begin with, so you got to let it pick it up.
I'm just trying. I'm abroad. I'm very delicate.
You got to speak a little bit louder when you talk into the microphone, Kristin. Can you hear me now?
I just said that's a
Good.
That's a great business model.
Guy
Yeah.
went back and forth between AT&T and Verizon the whole
Yeah,
time.
do it in international water, you can't get in trouble.
That's true.
Ooh.
Anything
You
goes
want
in
in on this,
international.
Justin? You want to invest in my?
Rubbing tug boat.
Will you be the madam of the boat?
Yeah, are you gonna be the
I'm
pimp?
not actually-
Are you gonna like beat the broads?
Yeah.
Jerk him off better, you slut!
I'm not going to actually jerk the people off. I'm just going to hire the people that jerk the people off.
You know
Yeah,
much-
you're the pimp.
Yeah.
The
That's
madam.
not very women rights esque.
That's not true because
Also not very liberal.
No. People who are super like feminist are like pro sex workers, which is like a weird thing to me because I feel out of place being like a feminist and not being like pro like the sex worker stuff. It's very weird. It's a very weird thing. I see both sides of it, but it's very weird to me that they're sitting there saying like, yes, we should be able to sell our bodies. Yes, that's a good thing. And I'm like, I don't really, I can't identify with that.
I don't like there's because in Nevada and like certain areas like Nevada and stuff, like I think it's legal, whatever. What I think about is like there's they got the brothel stuff like that, like they have security. The women are like they're given like constant testing and stuff they have to go through,
right.
and like health.
It's safer if it's legal. It's going to be safer because it's regulated.
If a woman wants to make a boatload of money selling her body and it's in a safe environment to where yeah. Exactly. If it's in a safe environment where there's people that are around her / them that can protect them, and like I said, like all the testing
right,
and
but
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if if they choose.
Here's my argument. Nothing like you can't say like, oh, nothing screams women's rights, like, oh, like selling your body. Like, yes, it's your right to sell your body if you want, but it's not going the opposite way.
I've been trying for years.
There aren't fucking men selling their bodies, so it's inherently
no. There are men selling their bodies. It's just not nearly.
I'm sorry, Barkeep. Can I get some ice?
Because men are paying women for sex, so it's still sexist. It's inherently sexist, and women aren't going to be equal to men having that situation. So I understand.
Women do pay men for sex, Kristin. It's not nearly as much, but there are cases.
But if you're trying to make. I almost forgot
Deuce
to put
Bigelow, male gigolo. Come on, Connor. I think about Connor Brady. He'd make millions.
No.
You're men or women. Because
you're trying to make money. You don't segregate either. You take them both in. You can do what you gotta do.
Both in.
My man. How are we on ice?
It's like obviously there's it's like 98% to 2% men or women versus men when it comes to prostitution. Like I'm not an idiot, but there are men that that are prostitutes.
I understand that people want sex work to be like safe and acceptable, but I just don't see how women are going to be respected and equal in society when that's the dynamic. So I feel like legalizing it is saying like, oh, it's okay, and I don't like that dynamic that like a man would pay for sex. I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable.
What about it makes you think that it breaks up the equality between men and women? Because
it's literally majority. You said yes. I suppose women occasionally pay for sex. I've never ever in my entire life.
Talking about those giant hippos with that cash wad.
But yeah, I've never met.
No, it definitely does.
But like,
we're not going to hear about it.
Men are paying for it, and not the reverse. Like it's primarily men looking for this service from women. That's what I don't like.
That was a great joke. I got no laughs. Huh?
What? I missed hippos.
Yeah, giant hippo with that cash.
No, I definitely laughed.
Did you?
No, because that's honestly that's why
can't get laid. Ha ha ha. Guess what? Fat chicks get laid all the fucking time.
Because
I hate to break it to you.
They do some blowjobs. That's where they start.
Well, that's what I'm going with the 98% versus the 2%. Like it's men just have it.
Can you Google this statistic?
Can you grab me some vodka too, Barkeep? Just fill her up there, buddy.
Oh,
I have a backup handle.
Here's what I'm saying, Kristin. I think is like if it's legal and they are safe and it's well maintained and it's proven that everything is like safe and the women are there because they choose to be there. Like I don't like if that's what they choose and it's a safe environment. I don't see the problem. I also don't see.
That's most.
I'm not saying. I want you to explain more because I don't see your end of why you think it breaks up why you think it
like feminists agree with you, and that's why I said like I feel like a bad feminist for not being like pro like
Aren't they
sex
all?
work as a thing. What?
Bad.
Go ahead.
He's gonna throw a joke in there. I mean,
it's a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
I only got 2 looks so far tonight, so
that's not too bad. It should be more. We're almost at an hour and a half, so it should be more. But I'm still. I still don't get the exact like description of why you think it like creates.
I just feel like there's an inequality in men.
Get the mic right up to your face.
I feel like there's an inequality inherent in men paying women for sex. Like that doesn't make women equal to men in any way. Like, that's what I don't like about it. I guess I don't know how to.
But that's what I'm asking though. Why do you think that creates?
I'm not comfortable with that because the men are paying the women for sex and not the other way around.
But it does happen the other way around.
So that's
not nearly as much, but it does.
I feel like it doesn't. That's why I said, Mondo, Google this. You pulled this fucking shit out of your ass for like, 2% of women pay for sex or something.
Oh no, I just gave like an over-exaggerated statistic.
But like,
so are you sitting here right now in a world of 8 billion people thinking that no woman has ever paid a man for sex? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Not at all.
Well, I mean, I'm giving like an over-exaggerated statistic. Yes, I agree with you. It's basically women that sell themselves compared to men. But you have to realize the DNA in a man, the overall
to other men, it's not to women.
The overall instinct of a man is to fucking stick his penis in a fucking woman.
Dudes for sex?
Everyone. It's not just the instinct of men. Like,
No. The instinct of women is to find a male who they feel safe with, who could take care of her and their family with. The instinct of men is, my dick needs to be inside you. Hold on, bitch, I'm not done. You and you and you. That's just the way humans are. Like, and it's shown all throughout different breeds and types of animals and everything. Like, think about watch Discovery Channel for like an hour and you'll be like, everybody's claiming humans are so bad. Everybody's out. There's plenty of animals that eat their own young. There's plenty of animals that rape, and that's how they fucking reproduce. It's fucking wild out there, and I think we're doing all right. It ain't too bad.
So Fudge doesn't believe in monogamy.
Of course I believe in monogamy. How do you get that out of what I was just saying?
I don't know. You just said something about.
I'm talking about the original like DNA instinct structure of human beings.
Instinct to fuck a bunch of women. You literally just said that.
I know I just said that. I'm not saying I don't believe in monogamy, and I'm not saying that I think it's okay to cheat or just fuck everything and anything you can. What I'm trying to say is that humans, basic animal instinct of human beings is men have a penis and they need to fucking stick it in vaginas and reproduce and continue that. And we've been doing a great fucking job because we've gone from like 2 billion people 20 years ago to like 8 billion people now, and it's fucking insanity.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop fucking.
I've got some numbers over here.
You gotta stop letting dumb people fuck.
And how do you propose we do that?
I don't know.
You have to kill them.
Yeah, kill them.
I still want to hear, because you've admitted it yourself that you're like, I don't have an exact answer why it's you. Like, I respect what you're saying, and I want to hear what you're telling me. I want description. I want to know why.
I'm just not comfortable with it. Like, I'm not. Like, it's hard to put into words, but I'm not comfortable with sex work because I don't think that should be an option for women. Like, that's all. Like, I don't think so. Making it legal, like you said, would make it safe, and if that's what people choose to do, I want them to be safe. I want it to be protected. I do. But making it legal also says, like, this is an okay thing. This is a thing that, and I'm not comfortable with that.
All right. Well, I mean, that's your opinion. That's what it is, and that's absolutely fine. I get where you're coming from.
What are the stats, Mondo?
Okay.
Got some stats. Hard body.
We got the numbers over here.
AKA Mondo.
So according to the New York Times.
AKA the policy.
According to a study.
Oh, they're a bunch of liberal fake news cunts! You fucking assholes! All right, go ahead.
Liberal bullshit.
Where else am I going to find the stats about prostitution besides some lib bullshit?
Good point.
All right. So the rate of advertisement from men to women has tripled over the last 5 years.
Hold on, we're talking about rape right now?
No,
the rate of
rape. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I honestly thought you said rape. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
so the rate.
Oh my God, one track.
He actually said ribeye.
The rate.
Before you got here, I apparently said ribeye.
Stop over there later. Okay. But anyway, the rate of advertisement on sites like Craigslist and Backpage over the last 5 years had tripled, from male escorts reaching out to women.
Ooh. It's getting hot in here.
And according to personal interviews with male escorts, they say their business has been increasing in recent years.
All right, so women's equality is on the rise. There you go.
I don't think there's anything wrong with men. If women, it should be the same both ways.
You know how many old bags I could fucking get to give me money?
It should, but it's not.
You guys can pay your mortgage for the next 10 years.
You remember that old bag that we saw in Stop It Rob trying to bang me? She was like 95. Yes. She's like, I still love sex.
that happened to Joel. So Joel went over to a table.
Well, he's black, so they're probably assuming he has a huge cock.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
She probably does.
All right, the old people at the restaurant either go one way or the other. They're either like, oh my god, my server has dark skin, like I'm uncomfortable.
Racist, Spartan people.
Or they're like, ooh, my server has dark skin, slap his ass. Like we have like a couple like brown kids that work for us, and I swear to God, these
brown.
I mean, like, you know,
very unliberal of you, Kristin.
Like Hispanic, Indian, African American.
I know what you meant. I'm just busting your chops because I have to.
Like, you know, multicultural.
Yeah.
And these fucking old ladies eat them up. They love that shit because apparently Sparta until 1977 was a white only community.
Yeah, it was all
Germans.
Germans.
These old broads haven't gotten a taste of the dark meat. They love it.
That's because they got bigger cocks and probably know how to fuck better. I mean, it ain't racism. It's just facts, yo. You got bigger cocks. It ain't our fault.
The biggest dick in the world belongs to a white guy, though.
Ooh.
Really?
Belongs to Jonah Falcon.
Well, when and why did you Google that?
How do you guys not know
What's
that?
his name? Did you say Jonas Falcon?
Jonah Falcon.
He's a Jonah brother?
And this dude is
How
big
what's
is
he
it?
packing?
a 13-incher.
What?
13 inches is the biggest.
Pop
So
out.
Lexington Steel is a lie. I've gone my whole life, man.
He's got bigger fucking dong than Lex Steele.
Yeah, but he refuses to make his living off of it. He wanted to.
You realize Lexington Steel's just a big fake dildo, just like Mondo, or not Mondo, Mo Bigsley.
This is all real.
Pop that. Google that dong. Is that 13 inches just soft, just hanging meat?
No, 13 inches. 13 inches erect. But even flaccid, this thing is enormous.
It's just a big old salami.
Just tremendous.
All right,
I bet you it was twice.
This is what the broadcast should be. Just talking
about penis sizes.
Well, you brought Mondo on, so we got the right guy for the job.
Listen, I learned a lot. Me and Sarah went to the.
Where'd you guys go?
We went when we were in Iceland. They have a museum called the Icelandic Phallological
How
Museum.
awesome was Iceland, dude?
It was fucking sick. I loved it over there. I would have stayed even longer. But one of the things I learned was that the largest penis belongs to Jonah Falcon.
I don't know.
I
feel like that's a little small.
Well,
For like the record, you know?
I want to. There's probably somebody with a bigger dick, and they probably just don't speak up.
Some dude in Brazil, right? Just packing mad dong.
Well, you know what? The broads in Brazil have asses that are like the size of like half this table, so they need a dick that's big enough to penetrate the vagina. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because Brazilian asses are big fucking asses, dude. So you know those guys. After some evolution, after the generations, their dicks had to get bigger to be able to penetrate.
No curve, just straight. To get to the point.
I have a curve-free penis or curve-free penis.
Name Jonas what?
Jonah with an H.
Jonah Hill.
Oh, I thought you were popping out, Mondo.
What's his last name?
Falcon. I've got it right here.
What an
Is that
epic
a
last
real
name.
or a fake name?
That sounds like a porn name.
What's his face look like?
Exactly.
He's average looking dude. He's some boring looking white dude. He's kind of fat.
Is there a picture of his cock?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
But yeah, he never wanted to get famous for his giant dick. He just wanted to be an actor.
Well, now that he's on this podcast, he's famous. So
he has his own podcast about baseball.
Will this guy fly out?
shut the fuck up, bro.
No, that's why.
He's got a podcast about baseball?
Yeah, he's a Yankees podcaster, and people just harass him constantly. They call in constantly to give him shit.
What's
all
the
time.
name? What? Can you text me the name of his podcast? Because I want to listen.
Wait, is this real life?
I don't know the name of his podcast. I just know the name of the guy.
This is like
Just look up Big Dong Yankee podcast.
you're just making up.
That's probably what it's
you're
called.
just feeding the troll right now.
Hey,
You're just
Finn.
making up shit.
Take over. I gotta take a piss. I'm afraid
Yeah.
what I'm gonna come back
Like,
to, but
he had.
You're gonna miss Don
has a
Falcon's
Yankees
dong.
don't
podcast?
close the picture,
and
Justin.
you-
I want to see the
This is you're
dong.
talking to the man who is yelling in Spanish. You have a big penis at Familia when
There's
you're at
Familia.
the fucking Mets game.
Yelling sexy.
Let me see it.
Look at that thing.
It's kind of a weird picture though. Oh, it's kind of like blurred out. That's the best picture you can find.
I mean,
He refuses to make a living off of it.
he does. He actually goes after sites to host his
The
pictures and makes them take it
uncircumcised,
down.
too?
It's not an attractive penis.
No,
I was looking at. The
it's like
man.
dusty.
I mean,
It's ashy.
Yo, you need a bar of soap. 1 bar of soap to clean that whole dong.
is this real?
He needs Jergens just to take care of it, not because he needs to jerk off with it.
Ugh, that guy's gross anyway.
Doesn't matter
No,
what he
he's-
is, babe. Well,
The
I
penis
should
is the only redeeming thing about him. And every other dimension, he's an awful person.
know. Is he?
Yeah.
Well, he's a Yankee fan, so that makes sense.
He's a big.
So I
Oh boy.
texted that Greg was texting me. So
Which one?
uh,
Work Greg?
no, Becky's Greg.
Oh, okay.
Text me and he was like, "Oh, do you know like the last name of this person that works here or whatever?" And I just texted him back, "Did you know the man with the largest penis in the world is Jonah Falcon?"
You should have just given him that last name.
And then he sent me the Wikipedia link.
Guy's packing heat.
Thing's tremendous. It's intimidating. He used in the 70s. He would go to like roller rinks and shit and wear these tight pants just to like advertise what he was working with.
I'm over the fucking roller rink.
I'm not. I want to go back immediately as soon as possible.
I'm so happy I wasn't there. Yeah,
Dude, my shit's all torn up too. We got to wear long
I
socks.
am on antibiotics for it.
Got infected.
Well, because you're being kind of a puss about it.
No, it hurts.
Rub
so
some dirt on it.
So you got blisters on your ankles for not wearing the proper equipment.
Yes.
And now you're paying the price.
Yes.
You just
$70 exactly, actually. $50 copay and $20 for the antibiotics.
I don't mean to interrupt, but there's definitely somebody parked in, like, right in front of your house.
Milky's lurking.
Is that Milk?
Is it a black Corolla?
Yeah, I think so.
Must be Gene.
Well, it definitely ain't Milky's date.
Nope. It is.
Hey, dog.
Guys, remind me later to tell you what Milky.
Should we just leave Milky there for the next hour and a half?
Whoever that is.
Why can we hear about this on the podcast?
I feel like, what if he listens to it, or what if he listens?
If only you had not mentioned the name, you could have told the story without and anonymized it.
Whoever's parked there has to move anyway because they're fucking.
Can we edit this out and tell the story without the name?
Can you just pause it for a second?
Because I do want to hear the story.
Yeah, whoever's there, they're parked in front of the neighbor's driveway. There's people here.
You got to take care of the situation.
I think it's a bartender role, actually.
Barkeep, you got?
Yeah, I'll handle
Tell them,
it.
first of all, they got to move that car because it's definitely way too close to our Conti neighbor.
And let them know they can't come in this room.
She's fucking ancient. She's not going to go somewhere at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but she'll be here in the morning. She'll bitch. Just
Okay.
Yeah, I would have them move the car.
Move the car. Stay out of the room.
Yeah, no podcast room until we're done.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm glad we're all in agreement.
Where's that pizza, bro? Did you put it in the oven so Satan's not getting to it?
It was in the oven, and I grabbed a slice and kept it in the oven. It's good.
My man, pots and pans. So yeah, this dude had a big old dong, Fudge. It's kind of dusty though. It's weird looking. You know?
Oh, you saw the dick.
Yeah, come on. Barkeep was on that. What do you think? We're just sitting here waiting for you?
I doubt that. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Hey, buddy. I don't have any crust left, man. I always feed your dog some of my crust when I eat pizza here, so he's all over my ass when he came out here with a slice of pizza. He's like, Fudge! What's going on, bro? Where's the fat crust? I already gave him my crust, dog. Crust free, son.
I'm sorry, my dog only eats a grain-free diet, so if you could stop.
And salmon.
You know what's funny? How much you make
Gluten-free.
fun of liberals, but you are a liberal. Like, how do you pull it off? And I appreciate that. I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying I appreciate the fact that you make fun of liberal people like that, but you still pull off being liberal. Because who does it? Who's like, oh, well, you know, my dog
As
eats
my dad
this,
literally
and-
said this to me today. He said the problem with the world today is people can't laugh at themselves. People can't make fun of themselves anymore. You can't.
Yeah.
Everyone's too serious.
They're all a bunch of cunts.
You don't. You have. To
I
laugh at
constantly make fun of
yourself.
myself, so if somebody actually makes fun of me, then
How'd that
I
go,
don't have to
Mama?
worry about it.
Who is it? Who's here?
Situation's addressed.
Thank you.
He gave him an ocular pat down and
Oh, it's okay. Mondo Hardbody's giving an inocular pack down. They're fine.
who was it?
Chaz and Carly.
What the? It's like a black car though.
Maybe it's Carly's car.
Yeah, now that I hear the exhaust, it's definitely Carly's car.
Well, okay.
All right, so they have to wait downstairs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, we've got another hour or so of the podcast, right? What are we at? Yeah.
They're getting
Good
mesmerized
hour.
by the fish tank, so it's fine. They'll be occupied.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool with that. So let's pour him up.
Yeah, I'm down for a shot. Surprisingly.
Barkeep.
I'm on it.
Oh wait.
Wait, he needs a bartender nickname.
I feel like
Barkeep.
Kristin and I need to get into some more, it's a little bit more serious talking / arguments because it's some decent conversation.
you guys get a little self-conscious during the discussion. Like, just let it go, let it flow. Like, don't point out that.
Chris actually voted for Trump. So
That's not true. That's Hondo peanut trip.
That's all right.
Dude, I'm saying, like, don't get me wrong, like, the random drunk
good,
babble
man.
is great, but every now and then we gotta, like, talk about something,
Yeah.
and every now and then
don't
me
even
and
know
Kristen
how
get
that
into some
came
good
up.
arguments, and I think it's some solid listening.
I feel like we agree on most things, or a lot of things anyway. So we just have to find something to fight about.
Well, I think whores should exist, male and
I
female.
understand.
Yeah, we've been over the whore thing.
I understand.
Just don't let them suck toes, right?
If that exists, would you pay for it?
There's no one out there paying someone to suck a toe.
Yeah, there
definitely people
is.
out there
First
paying
off,
on, bro.
To get their toes sucked and suck other people's toes.
Just
So-
put some
Here-
just
here's
put
the
some
deal.
fucking peanut
Here's the
butter
deal.
on your foot, Dog would go to town,
There are
son.
little toe glory holes out there.
trying to be honest here. I don't like feet or toes that much to where I'm like paying for it. You know what I mean?
Have you ever
if you
a
want to, you
foot
couldn't anyway.
toe porno?
No. I've never watched foot. Well, I might have fell on it.
Come across
But I've never.
Dabble, so to speak.
I've never been like.
Dabbled in it?
I've never
Search
specifically.
that term.
Yeah, feet are not my thing. I'm just saying there's multiple ways to please a woman. Sometimes you suck a toe and they like it.
Ugh.
It's just part of the natural course of things. Like that's not.
Do you think
that's not
this
the
is
primary
bad?
activity?
A little teaser for my dad and the Rivera Boma podcast.
I
coming up soon.
cannot wait until they're on, dude.
It's gonna get fucking weird. So if toe sucking cringes you out, look the fuck out for this podcast, dude. It's gonna be bad. Son.
Take a 2-mile jog Sunday, no shower Monday, eat their fucking asshole, bro. Some guys like the pheromones. I prefer straight out of the shower because I don't want no poop particles in my mouth. I don't want no E. coli. But some guys want them pheromones.
Oh God.
Dog, why?
You know what
What?
sucks? Is my dad's bringing cheesesteaks for this episode too.
How does that suck, dude? I don't give a shit about any of you when
Dude,
I'm
I'm gonna be eating a cheesecake or a cheesesteak, and it's gonna be like, yeah. So I fucking told my brother not to shower for 4 days, and then I stuck my tongue up her out.
I'm gonna still eat it. I don't give
It's
a
gonna
fuck,
get weird.
dude.
You give me a look, but it's gonna get weird. You'll see. When
He's
you
not the one who's making you not shower for 4 days and sticking his tongue up your butt while eating a cheesesteak. It's the other guy.
Exactly.
Rivera Boma, baby.
It's fucking gonna get weird, bro.
Dude, that episode is gonna be so good,
It's gonna be
man.
lit, dude.
But we can't talk about other episodes. That's
Correct.
rude to our guest.
Sorry.
Come on, Kristen.
Sorry, babe.
Do you got something you've been wanting to talk about the past 3 hours because you just found out this was gonna be your episode?
No, I have nothing. I really don't.
That's
You told me,
fantastic.
like 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
I told you at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
that's
Enough time
a
to
lot
prepare.
more than 2 hours ago. That's
Sorry, I didn't
just
have
about
time.
9
Bitch, you
hours
can't
ago.
do math.
There's got to be something that's happened between you and Keith in the past 5 or 6
Look
years
this dog up, man.
Big
Would you?
time.
that Keith hasn't told us a story, and it might be embarrassing that you can tell us right now.
I mean, I pissed in a litter box, man.
Keith pisses everywhere.
I
He's
just
worse
pee,
than
bro.
a
Give
dog.
us a story that we might not have heard, Kristen. Come on. The audience wants to hear, the listeners want to hear about Finn doing something really
had
dumb.
this discussion ahead of time. So
No. This asshole
Even better like
does
this.
not deserve to know about his embarrassing stories being put on the podcast. He's not going to care. There's nothing that you can make him care
Just me
about.
peeing everywhere.
yeah.
So let's get into it. Let's get into some urination.
It's just sleepwalk, man.
Yeah.
It's got to happen more than the times we've talked about on the podcast.
Oh, big time.
You have a story or two. I can see you're laughing over there and shit. Get something going. People want to.
Yeah, you could say whatever. you
Yeah,
want.
shit.
I don't
Come
care.
on. What do you give
If
a
it's
shit
that-
about his feelings for?
If it's that
what
bad-
do you care about him?
Yeah, that's
he
fine.
doesn't care.
What are you trying to say about my boyfriend right now?
Yeah, what
He
the
doesn't
fuck,
give a
bud?
shit what you say about him. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
You're looking at him like, babe, can I say the story? And he's like, babe, I'm the biggest asshole that you've not, let alone ever met, but also you've been dating for like 6 years and own a house with. Just tell stories about me peeing everywhere. Let's get it going. Stop looking at him. Stop trying to have like relationship talk with your eyes. Just tell us a story that's embarrassing for Finn about him pissing somewhere where he shouldn't have. Let's go. Let's do it.
He peed in the dryer.
Oh my God! I knew that she had it just sitting there waiting. I knew there was something good, and I didn't even know anything about this. Oh my God, I want to know every fucking detail. Let's go right now.
Don't look at me. I was sleepwalking.
I have like a radar for it now. Like I'm trying to sleep.
I knew you for the past 10 minutes. You were like, "Can I tell it? Can I tell the
can
dryer
because when
story?"
he gets up, like I can tell when he goes in the bathroom and like when he goes someplace else. So like he left the bedroom, and I was like, like I don't know, like maybe he was going to the bathroom out here. I don't.
Oh
know.
wait, let's slow this down. How long ago was this? What night was this?
Like,
What's
this
going
was,
on?
like, within
like
the past
Friday, right?
week. Yeah, this was.
Oh my God, a week ago.
So it still smells in there.
It was recent. No,
You can't just dry urination smell away.
My drunk sleepwalking piss does not smell.
No, it doesn't. It's just
Very hydrated.
Yeah, very hydrated. That's probably my problem. I go to bed blacked out. I'm like, all right, let's chug 5 pints of water, and I lay down, and I wake up a half hour later, wasted about the piss,
but
and I'm just
he
sleepwalking.
Just finds a place like
Did he open the dryer door?
yes. So
Dude, vertical are toilets. They're not horizontal. How did you pee in your dryer, dude?
So
Is it
I
false
walk
meat?
out of the bedroom because I heard him come out here, and I didn't hear like a door close. Like he came in here, went in the bathroom. Like I didn't hear a door close.
Okay.
I just heard him get up and walk out in the hallway. No stairs, no doors. So I was like, all right. So I get up. He's standing next to the dryer peeing, and I go, babe, what are you doing? Peeing. I go, that's not the toilet. He goes, this isn't the faucet.
Which is a solid backup.
The faucet. It's not the faucet.
It's got nothing. You can't pee in a faucet, dude.
In a faucet. Yeah, I guess that's.
You meant the sink. I know.
Yeah, I know
what
the
you're
sink. You know.
But, okay.
All right. So what was this? A date night between you guys, or was this?
The worst
I
part
don't remember
is
what day
that
it
my
was.
clean clothes.
Of course you don't.
My clean clothes were in.
Oh. This is one of the best stories ever told this podcast. I'm so glad. I knew something was juicy sitting behind the scenes. She kept looking at him, kept looking. He was like, I don't care. She kept looking. I'm screaming. All of a sudden, she finally lets out. He peed in the dryer. You peed all
Little
over
did
her
she know
clean clothes.
it was a
dude.
ruse. She pissed me off, so I'm like, I'm peeing in this bro's clothes.
No, I pissed
Yeah, like
him
you
off.
had any idea what you were doing. Yeah, that's what happened, bro.
I actually set an alarm now on my phone for like 3 a.m. that says go take a piss before you go to bed. Because that's the problem. That's all it is, you know? Drinking all sorts of
So you had to
liquids.
rewash to clean clothes, huh?
I would.
At least it was like hydrated, like mostly water urine.
I'm telling you, do I piss?
So what'd you do? What'd you do with the dryer though? Like, how do you
Cleaned
even?
it out. I just cleaned it out. I just took paper towels and towels and I just cleaned it out.
You cleaned it?
Yeah, of course I cleaned it
Yeah,
out.
I was
Like,
snoring
wouldn't
on the
sit
bed
there
at this point.
overnight.
Once I was done pissing, I went back to bed.
Yeah. Oh
Oof.
yeah. He's
You must love this poor sap. But you cleaned his piss that he just let out
basically-
all over your clean clothes.
It's basically my life. This is domestic bliss right here. I clean up dog piss. I clean up Keith piss. It's my life.
What's
You can get shit on during the podcast.
I want to say who
Literally
pees
and
more in a spot they shouldn't, the
figuratively.
dog or Keith?
Oh, the dog.
What?
I was gonna say who pees more in a spot they shouldn't, the Keith or the dog?
The dog, but by a small margin.
Yeah, which shouldn't have just been said, Keith. You're all proud of yourself. You're all proud of yourself, dude. The dog.
Come on, bro.
No, it shouldn't be like something you're proud about. Like, dude, I beat the dog. It shouldn't be a conversation.
I need like a bell or something.
Keith, can we train you to pee on a pad?
They'll make
No, there would
pads
be way
big
too
enough,
much
dude.
urine. It would need to be like a thick pad, you
Literally,
know?
when I pissed in the litter box,
Shag carpet.
she's like, "You pissed in the litter box." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And I looked, dude, and it was just one giant clump.
This solid brick.
But like I'm saying, like it's so hard. Like that's why the dryer, like that makes sense. I could stand up and piss in it.
Doesn't make sense at all. vertical versus horizontal
Yeah, but
doesn't make
compared to a
sense.
litter box, so you see
How's your dryer? It's a door. It's a front loader.
Yeah.
Opens up horizontally, not vertically.
No, what I'm saying though, from like a athletic feat, you know, pissing in that cat litter box.
The
was
word
tough.
athletic should never be used in this podcast. It's an adjective describing any of us who are on it.
Whoa.
Besides, like maybe like three
Come on,
people.
Mono hard body.
Yeah,
just
he
tore
gets
some
people's
ACLs.
ACLs and PCLs torn.
I
Yeah,
think
no,
we
all
should
right.
start-
Well, he's one of the three. He's the exception to the rule.
I
Okay.
think we should start our own wrestling league.
No.
Oh, I would absolutely be in there though.
I brought that
We've
up.
already talked about this and just decided that you would fuck us all up and it would be a waste of time.
Every time though that I watch wrestling, I'm like, this is like my this is calling me.
So you really like wrestling then?
Yeah, this is what I need to do. Like I don't even like think I would be good at wrestling. Like I just want to be that.
You don't have to be good. You just have to be a decent athlete, and then you're like part of the story.
I'm not a good actress. I'm not a good athlete. I just feel like it would be awesome. Like
Mondo, we
like,
were talking on the morning after pill. I was like, dude, we have such a big base. We're like, let's have a fucking wrestling ring down there. And then we were both like, yeah, that's a bad idea.
Keith was against it. Our neighbors were throwing out fluorescent light bulbs, and Keith was against smashing them over each other's heads.
That's a lot of cleanup.
With a hat on, I would have done it.
No, I do it no hat. It's just, it's a lot of cleanup.
I definitely wouldn't have cleaned a single thing, but I'm sorry to interrupt you,
It
Mondo.
was literally.
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say you got to suffer for your art.
I'm
That's all.
pretty sure it was the night of WrestleMania, too. And I went outside to walk the dog, and I was like, babe. And you're like, what? I was like, our neighbors don't know it's WrestleMania. You're like, why? I was like, they're throwing out fluorescent light bulbs.
So
a garbage can with like 3 fluorescent light bulbs sticking out. I was like ready to go.
I see what's going on here. She tries to paint like, you're the guy who gets real drunk, you pee in the dryer.
Which I do.
Which is, I can't believe that story just I can't wait to bust
How
your
can you
chops.
not
like,
believe
the
that?
rest. Well, no, I can. I actually very much can, but I take back my previous statement. But this broad just gets hammered. And she wants to start doing some crazy shit.
She's going to get lit tonight,
She
dude.
gets big ideas.
Barkeep. How's that sound on the headphones?
Like you're an asshole. That's what it sounds like.
Can you hear it, though?
Big time. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Keith, so when
I'm good. I just been pour Kristin some shots.
when we
Actually, I'll take some ice, too,
this
Mondo.
one.
I'm pouring a shot too. I'll
When
have a
we,
shot.
When we went on our bike ride today, we stopped at this like little cafe place for lunch,
Right.
and the broad comes over.
Oh,
and
yeah.
takes-
No, take it over.
Broad,
There's
broad
only a little left in
Comes
there.
over and takes our
Did
drink
you steal the
order.
bottle of Barkeep?
Broad comes over, takes our drink order.
Manager, man.
I order my drink, and then a minute later, a different server comes over.
I'm good. I'm good.
worst.
Thank you.
No, like I literally think like she was like, I can't deal with this broad. I sent a different server over
Really? Why?
because I ordered half lemonade, half club soda.
We order that shit in Cancun all the time. You can top me off, too, please.
That's not even that bad.
Yeah, but they're like a cafe, and my dad looked at me. He's like, Kristen, it's not a bar. They don't have like club soda on a gun. So like they literally charged me for 2 drinks because they made lemonade and they had a bottle of club soda. Like it wasn't like we can just squirt instead of water. We can squirt club soda in this. It was like a very annoying, complicated thing.
Yeah,
that
but
asked
I
me to
mean-
do. But this broad like literally rolled her eyes and sent another server over.
I mean, I guess I could kind of understand from their point of view. At the same time, like why are you gonna be rude? Like what?
I was the rude person in this situation.
Yeah, she was the cunt.
That's my point.
Because you want 2 drinks mixed together?
Yeah, but it's not like you're at Applebee's.
Yeah.
That would be like going into like your deli and be like, hey, could you go grab the lemonade Snapple and then the iced tea Snapple, and could you
Yeah.
mix those for me?
So all right. So I guess if anything, you should just ask for both in a cup, and you can mix it yourself.
No, it's not even that. It's just that I don't know.
Remember that time we were in Cancun and we were so hammered that we forgot the food server the next day?
Oh my god. This story hasn't been told yet.
I don't think so.
Let's
So-
tell it. Let's get going.
We're on vacation. We're in Cancun. We're having a good time.
Real quick, every time the Keith dancing like a fucking gringo,
People love it, dude.
every time it pops up, I'm like, babe. My girlfriend's sitting there like on her phone or watching murder mysteries, and she looks, she's like, it's like the best video ever. Just you, like you start fading out. Everybody's like, all these Spanish people, like it's mostly a bunch of Spanish chicks like dancing and stuff, looking good or whatever, and then just you're like,
We have a lot of videos
Yeah,
from
we,
that dance party.
you need to send them all to me because I need to start posting them on the IG, dude.
Lost our sandals, and then the next day when we were on our way to breakfast, the guy in the elevator was like, or no, it was the chick in the elevator was like, they were so hammered. We're like, we can hear you.
Well, the one,
Could be hammered tonight too.
just wait, give me 3 hours there, lady. The one night we were so fucked.
They didn't let him in the buffet because he did.
Oh, because he didn't have sandals.
Yeah.
No, this I know. I've heard the story.
So the one night, we're so
Wait,
hammered.
can I tell the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's her episode. Let the broad tell a story, brah.
All right. So they have like a, buffet you can go to or like a nice dinner you can go to. So we go to the steakhouse for dinner, right?
All right. I'm taking a shot, by the way, in the middle
let
of the story.
The server sees us. He's like, hey, like over here. And he gives us this like nice like two-top by like the pool. And he's like, oh, like right here.
Well, you guys tip pretty
And,
well. So if this is somebody
yeah.
so it makes sense.
This guy like calls us over. He's like, sit here.
He's like, oh, Holmes, I got the best spot for you.
Yeah. And we're like,
You want some Coke, too?
Yeah, we're like, okay. We kind of like look at each other like, we don't really remember this guy. We don't know who he is, but okay. He's giving us a nice table. Cool. And he's just like, 2 shots of tequila coming up. And we just look at each other. We're like, fuck. This guy definitely waited on us. But we have no recollection whatsoever of this guy waiting on us.
He probably came in like in the middle of like one of your tabs one night where you guys were already hammered and like finished you off.
No idea who this guy is.
No,
he knew what we were drinking. He knew he gave us the best table because we probably fucking tipped him $40.
He gave us an extra lobster tail.
Hammered.
So that's when you go to the guy and be like, listen, we're on vacation.
He literally not only gave me like my dinner, but gave me an entire other dinner. He's like, here's your filet and here's your lobster tail. Like I got 2 fucking plates for dinner.
So just tip the fuck out of him and then...
If you go to all-inclusive people, tip the fuck. It goes a long way unless you're in the Bahamas. Those people are cunts. But, anyway, I think it was that night we went and got dessert.
Yeah.
Like all fucking wasted, dude. We just went, we're like, let's fucking skip dinner. Let's go get dessert. Just shoving dessert in our face. Actually, I'm bleeding. I actually have a video of...
You're bleeding for you, fucking...
I just scratched it. I thought it was scabbed over.
You fucking jamoke.
So there's they make like artwork with like the towels, like the napkins. So they made like a little
CIA
napkin. They made like a little swan napkin. So I have this video, and it's a full restaurant, and we're just fucking wasted. And I'm like, hey, Kristin. And she's like shoving cannoli in her face. Taking shit. And she's like, I guess what sound swan makes.
That's good.
I'll find a keep talking. I'll find a video. I think that's the night where we probably like, we'll take the cake and 2 tequila shots.
Dude, if you guys didn't tip so well, man, you'd probably be kicked the fuck out of your all-inclusive
my
vacations
God.
like every time.
Drank so much tequila. I'm not joking. By the last day, like I couldn't drink any more tequila. Like I physically couldn't.
I've
put
had
any
tequila
more
since
tequila
then,
in my
I think.
body.
Tequila is like a 2-time, twice a year thing for me.
Oh, we drank it all day, every day for 7 days straight.
And I understand why you did, like when in Rome.
No, but
I
there
get
was-
that.
there
You know what I
was a
mean?
point
I
where
agree.
Keith ordered us 2 shots of tequila, and I was like, babe, I'm not ready for this. I don't think I can do this. And he's like, I don't think I can either. And then we both did it. And we were both like, like we gagged. Like,
Yeah, I would assume tequila, like your 4th or 5th day, you're probably fucking hurting.
no.
You know, I just want to spit something out there really quick before you play that video.
Yeah.
I've been liking like everything I'm saying. I've been looking at Mondo, and he's been confirming it. And like I'm like, okay, I'm on
That's
the
what
right
this
track.
podcast needed. Just
See, I think we need Mondo here bartending every day.
He lives
Every
too far
time.
away.
It's more of a producer role now.
You gotta catch us?
What are you giving it to me for?
Well, because you haven't seen the video.
I don't want to watch this.
Well, definitely don't throw it. Definitely
Throw
don't.
it.
All right, right here.
Right here.
I can't believe that just happened. Okay.
The one where she's shoving cake into her face.
All right. iPhone 10s are weird.
How does Swan make? Hey, what's how does Swan make?
Dude, she's so drunk, dude. She wants to be mad at you, right? She like shoves this cake into her mouth, and she's got all the like, I'm from America. Look at my braids. I paid $10 for thing, right? She looks over and she's like, she gives a look like she doesn't say anything, but she gives you a look like you're a fucking asshole. Looks away as she's shoving cake in her mouth, and you're like, and you just face it towards your face. You're like, Dude, please send me that because that's going on IG, bro.
It's on.
Ready?
It's on Snapchat, so I don't know how to send that.
You can save
Send
it if
it.
it's saved there. You're still gonna send it.
Still gonna
Oh,
send
ready to move, Kristen?
She left the room.
You're right.
She just came back in.
You're right, bro.
Dude, she came in, smiled, and left again.
Okay, I thought she was trying to get behind. I don't. I'm sorry.
You're right, bro. Yes.
No, I don't know. I noticed her out of the corner of my eye coming to let the dog in, I guess. I thought she was trying to get behind me back to her seat. It's a small room.
I hear you, man. We're cool.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're at 2 hours, boys. Mondo, give us something good, buddy. Give us
what's going on, man?
Give us something that fucking makes the loins move, you know what I mean? Let's take a shot, right?
Let's do a shot.
Let's do a shot.
So, what
when
do you-
Mondo's here, I can't help it. It's like the Brady's,
What?
but
You say
Mondo's
no-
sexier, you
You
know?
say no, he's gonna tear your fucking ACL, dog.
Mondo,
fuck did you say
you know
you're
what?
not
You know,
doing?
I have a good.
Convincing.
You know what, Mondo? Pour yourself a shot, then get back by the mic because I have something to talk to you about. So let's
twins, the ceremonial twins.
yeah, get the twins poured, and then let's talk about. Thank you for putting back the coaster. You're a very
Just a
sweet,
fucking
kind
lid.
man. You're very. You know exactly what's going on. He's very respectful. Get those headphones on, Mondo. We got something to talk about, brother. So brother. This past Super Bowl, where you tore Eric's ACL and PCL.
Well, let's cheers here.
Cheers, boys.
All right, hold on, Gunts. Let me open up this seltzer. Cheers. Oh, the dog. Dog's in the podcast now. Look
Oh,
at
he's
him.
here. Look at him.
Okay, so here's the deal. Do you know that it was supposed to be me fighting you? Do you know that?
I've heard that, yeah, but I didn't know at the time. No.
I am so happy that for whatever reason, Eric's testosterone was flowing. Siegelin's testosterone was going. He was like, oh, he's like, no, like, oh, let me go. Like,
Well, he's,
like
the
he was.
he's the Jack kid. He wanted to like be like, yeah, I'm the big guy.
Yeah, I think his testosterone was like just drunk flowing through his body. I was so drunk that I was like, get that when I get that drunk. I don't, I know no one's gonna
Look the
no one's
fuck
gonna
out.
deck me in the face. We're all wrestling, we're all having a good time.
No fists. It's not
Dude,
allowed.
I can't even imagine what would have happened to me. Eric is a very fit human being. I'm a fat piece of shit that when I get drunk, some strength comes out, but like you're hands down 6, 7, 8 times stronger than me. Maybe more. I'm probably underestimating. I'm definitely underestimating. I can't even imagine what would have happened if me and you were fighting instead of you and Eric.
I would have scaled the power level down a little bit.
And I would have appreciated it. Dude, I am so... Every time this story gets brought up, the only thing I say is like, I'm so glad that was Eric and not me. Dude, because I don't... Something's fucked up with my shoulder. I have a fucking huge ganglion cyst on my wrist. I have like random shit I have to deal with like fucking all the time, dude. But every now and then I just get super
Alzheimer's.
drunk. Well, I'm retarded, but I ain't like, forgetting shit like that yet. But it would have been really bad. Like, I can't even imagine what I would be talking about right now on this podcast. Like, we would have changed fate. Like, it would have been like a time machine. If me and you fought, it would be completely different stories right now.
100%.
We'd be like, yeah, so Dan just started walking again. Fudge just got feeling back in his right knee. Like, who knows what would have happened?
Dude, you're not the only one with a similar story. Tim Cooney has a very similar story.
It's very similar, except instead of an ACL tear, it was a hole in the wall.
So Tim Cooney got me all riled up.
Oh,
We've heard this story on your podcast already.
Sorry.
Well, bartender,
tell it
Bart,
again?
don't take that from her.
we were having a great time. Then all of a sudden, management shows.
All right, I'm done. Let's do a shot.
No, we just
you're
did a
done.
shot.
Why
Catch
don't
up.
we
You
have a
can
shot?
you can catch up.
Yeah,
I'll-
All I
cheers.
want to say is that
Let's do a
Fudge's
shot for
story
myself.
about
I'll cheers you.
Phil the twins.
I wasn't supposed to. I was gonna fight you, but then somebody stood in for me, and the same thing happened to Tim Cooney.
Well, here's the deal.
Tim Cooney got ready for a fight, and then swapped himself out with fucking Fuchs.
And now there's a Fuchs-sized hole in the wall.
And I had to work.
Well,
for him.
I mean, I don't. Whatever happened with
right,
with
that's
Fuchs and Cooney.
Yeah, but
All I know is that like I was so drunk that I was ready to go one-on-one with you, and Eric was hard on not letting it happen, and he was the one who was ready to fight. So I don't know if Tim was like, yeah, I'm ready, and then behind the scenes, but I mean, not shit talking on Tim at all. Like, I'm not saying that, but all I know is that I was drunk enough to let you damage me on a serious, permanent basis. You know what I mean? Like, I was ready for that.
See, it would have
Thank God that Eric took my place.
It would have just been goofing around. Like, if we just wrestled, there would be no Mondo Hardbody. Like, I would have taken it easy on you.
What changed with you with Sieglin?
We would wrestle a little bit. We would have pushed each other around. It would have been over. It would have been fine. The fact is that we were both fairly strong, so we both tried, and that was the issue. Once we started feeling each other out and like pushing each other around, we both realized this might be a challenge.
I do try when I'm drunk and I'm wrestling, though. I trust the person that I'm facing that we're not gonna, you know what I mean? Like me and Keith end up like wrestling and fighting all the time when we're drunk, and usually Keith ends up being so hammered. Like Keith, if me and Keith were sober, Keith would fucking snap my arm in half in like 10 seconds, like hands down. But me and Keith always end up fighting or wrestling when he's shit-face hammered and he like can't move. So, but I'm a bigger guy, and then honestly, for the most part, Keith, I want to say for certain aspects, Keith is probably stronger than me because he like lifts and he's just probably got a better core than me as well.
I suspect he has technique as well.
Oh my God, the technique, of course. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That like if we were actually like training and grappling and rolling and sober, and we were actually doing something for it, Keith would fucking kill me.
When we wrestled, he choked me out like this on top of me. Big mistake. And the next day I was like, what the fuck? I'm so drunk.
But he's so drunk that
I was so drunk. And I was like, fudge. I'm like, dude, never choke someone like that. And you're like, why? I'm like, well, it's so easy to just go like this, boom, 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 put you in an arm bar.
Which makes complete sense.
But both
your arms are open for the taking.
Yeah.
Like both your arms are just sitting there waiting to be snapped in half.
It's literally grab the wrist, grab the forearm, flip your waist, and then you put him in the arm bar. But I was so hammered.
Break the wrist, walk away.
I was like, well, all right, I know what to do in this situation. Okay. Just so hammered.
That's the thing. I like warm up on like super hammered drunk Keith. We like barely talk. It's like doesn't even count. It's like unfair. Which any other normal time where Keith's not that hammered, he would fucking break my arm or my leg. So and then I'm all hammered like, all right, policy, let's do it, you fuck, right? Like all shit face.
Hit tone it down, baby.
And then Eric's like, no, it's my time. I'm fighting him, and I'm like, are you
I don't
sure,
know how
bro?
we didn't break anything besides the bookshelf.
Dude,
I didn't know we broke the bookshelf. Honestly.
Yeah,
Dude,
we broke that
I didn't
shit.
know that.
I think Connor was just taping everything, right? He didn't even join in.
Jesse was taping everything.
Yeah,
I think
Connor was reffing. Yeah.
Yeah, Connor was there, but he's like, I'm not getting involved in this.
Yeah, which I don't blame him.
He's like, I'm too pretty for this shit.
Connor's a distance fighter.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I can picture Connor being one of those guys who are like 20 seconds in, like, all right, I ain't losing this fucking motherfucker. Like, no matter, I don't give a shit how good of friends we are. I'm breaking your fucking arm. Like, I can picture him like that's why he's probably like from a distance, like, no. That's the thing about Connor.
He snaps your neck and he's like, just gives you that smile, like, get up, big guy, you're right.
Come on, bud, you're not really dead, are you? Yeah, I
don't think it would have escalated if we had fought. Like the same thing with me and Eric. It was friendly the whole time. There's nothing. It was just we were feeling each other out. We both kind of.
His knee was fucked up from the get go though, and I think it was just that's the thing with the ACLs. It's like there's something. Like
like
the
a
same thing with my
partial
shoulder. Like there's something fucked up in my shoulder, and I was just farting around with my girlfriend one morning and like started doing some push-ups. Like my cat was like running underneath me. I started doing push-ups and like hitting my head on my cat and like joking around. And just the way I did push-ups, and it was just like all this strain on my, you know what I mean? So on my shoulder. So that's it. I think Eric's knee's been fucked up for a minute, and then this mono hard body tossed him around.
He didn't get surgery, did he?
I don't think he's done shit yet. I don't think he's done a single. He hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, it's
at all.
just still fucked.
He's still like hitting the gym and like losing weight and stuff. But I would guess that that's the thing with the ACL though. You can like still live a normal life.
Tear.
ACL
What was that movie?
What was that like?
It was like
Varsity Blues.
It was like a spoof on Varsity Blues.
Oh, not another team
movie.
movie. The best spoof movie ever, dude.
Randy Quaid, baby.
Who's Randy Quaid?
The crazy dad.
Oh.
The hot girl's crazy dad.
What's wrong, pumpkin tits?
No, but who's the
Now he's really an actual crazy dad.
who was the coach that kept saying ACL tear?
Beats me. You have to ask points out.
Reggie Ray stays in the game. That guy.
Dude, he played that.
Where they split the dude in half in the end zone. The retarded dude gets in the game. That is like the best spoof movie of all time. Scary Movie 1 and 2 are right there.
Oh, they're up there
But
for sure.
Not Another Teen Movie just hit the mark and just you can't beat it.
And then they made all those bad ones after that.
Almost every spoof movie is terrible besides Scary Movies. Almost all Scary Movies are actually pretty good. But Not Another Teen Movie hit the mark and it will never not be good.
Well,
and the lead actor guy's super famous now.
The main character,
made a
remember
name
this
for
guy?
himself.
Captain America.
That's Captain America, baby.
This guy, do you remember this show, Naked Trucker and T-Bone Show? That was a
that's Rob Corddry.
That's who it is, yeah. That was a great show, though. That's where I learned the word rube.
Oh, that's where we got Rube from.
Yeah. Naked Trucker and T-Bone Show, man.
I have heard of that show before.
Canceled after one season.
Makes sense by the name.
It was
alone.
like me and like one friend from high school, like, dude, you watching tonight?
Chappelle's show's canceled. You watching this instead?
What's up, babe?
Broad's back.
Broads, yeah?
Broad, you getting
Get
back
you,
on? We gotta talk
Broad,
about some
yeah?
liberal issues
Sorry,
here.
I was showing off White Steel.
Oh, you popped White Steel out?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get the mic in your face
That
there.
thing
Get
is
it-
impressive, but it's no Jonah Falcon.
Dude, it might be longer than that. Come on now, son.
I think he's. I think
So what
he's
did Jonah
longer.
Falcon's
Doesn't
dick
have
look
the
like?
dirt.
I took a piss and I grabbed a slice
Oh,
of
yeah,
pizza.
pop that dick up.
It
Us.
looks.
So
It looks
if-
like an eel.
It was like a dusty, uncircumcised cock.
So
Why is it
he
dusty?
holds the record for
You'll see.
longest. Who holds the record for girthiest?
Ooh, I don't want to see that.
Jack. Pepsi can.
Yeah. I told him he should get that tattooed.
He never did.
Yeah.
You're looking at us funny, but he's got a thick cock. It's not us.
So, let's do some more Cancun stories, babe.
That's it. That's all there was to it. We
That's
lost our
the only
sandals.
story?
We did 3 shots in a row. We lost our sandals. We fist pumped to
That's
YMCA
not hard, and
because
that's probably
apparently-
13 inches.
Apparently, there's a whole dance to the YMCA.
That's a
not
huge
just the
cock,
YMCA
dude. That's
part.
soft.
I didn't know
It's
that.
kinky, not in like a descriptive way, just the way it's shaped.
Yeah, it kinks to
It's
his
dusty.
right, our left.
It looks dusty, though, right?
Angles.
A little dusty. I feel you. Were,
So, what the problem
that's
is...
not erect, though. That's a serious
That's
dong.
that's a salami hanging
huge.
down, son.
That is like 3 times the size of my erect
That's
penis,
deli
bro.
style pepperoni just swinging in the air.
Can't do it, bud. Sorry. No, Dad. Just can't do it. This is all I got. Can't give you my pepperoni.
He's fallen very far though.
That's just down to his knee.
This more dick.
No, he's just ugly now. and That's,
Who or what is that?
that's him.
Doesn't matter how ugly he is. He could be a porn star in a heartbeat.
Fudge, who's your favorite porn star?
Is he folding it up?
That's how he travels.
I'm not ignoring you. I was looking,
Who's your favorite
At-
porn star?
unfortunately, cock and
Alexa Bliss.
underwear.
She's not a porn star.
I
She's a
wish.
porn star.
That bitch is hot.
I don't know. I haven't really been watching much porno since I've been with my
come on.
current girlfriend.
Boo.
God.
Boo. Mondo, take care of this situation for me, would you?
I mean, I'd have to
You
say
trying to
that
get your ACL tear?
there's
torn?
there's certain situations for certain porn stars. You have to get into certain characteristics, like not feet.
I
you know.
didn't say feet, man.
I mean, if like you're, if I'm feeling boobs one day, there's a certain porn star. If I'm feeling ass one day, there's a certain porn star.
But you gotta get those natural titties.
Every now and then you
watch
go.
those.
Big naturals, baby.
Yeah, you don't want to watch those fucking.
Every now and then you get like a straight fake girl who's all the fake stuff.
Are they getting better at that?
No.
With tit? They're not. How they not getting better with that?
What do you mean? Getting better at what? Making fake titties look
Yeah,
natural?
fake tits. Yeah.
But if you want to fake, like, wouldn't you just have natural tits then? Like, isn't the point for them to be fake?
Well, you can't just have natural tits if you don't have them.
Yeah, but those fake titties are just like fucking rocks, just sitting there. You know, you could like flick them; they probably won't move. You know what I'm saying?
You
They're-
break your
Such an
finger.
expert in fake titties, baby.
Yeah, I could tell a fake titty.
They don't try to. They don't try to pass them off as natural anymore.
Yeah,
There's-
they're just
there's a separate
solid
category.
anymore. Never.
It's a bimbo category now. It's a whole thing.
It's like a solid. Like I could fucking shadow box those things. You know what I'm saying? It'd be
You'd
alright.
lose.
Probably. They're stiff, dude. That nipple pokes out, cuts my knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
cuts diamonds.
Hey-o. What's up, Chazzy boy?
I don't have any inspiration.
The milkman's here.
Milky's here?
Shit.
Oh
It's
man,
gonna be a long night for you folks.
no Milky's allowed.
Is the dog biting Milky right now?
He smells like Hot Pocket.
When's Milky get on this bad boy, by the way? Dude, Milky is an endless fountain of just good stories.
Well, whenever he's ready, I mean, who knows him well enough to have him come on?
Oh, big time. Let's do some shots.
Yeah, let's do some shots. You got a shot glass? You don't come up here empty. Go grab some shot glasses, bozo. The fuck's wrong with you? You come in here asking for shots without shot glasses, Chaz.
Bartender, so I just assumed.
Jesus. Amateur hour. So, so it's titties, man. Like, why can't they make why can't they make
If
fake
you want
titties?
natural titties, you would just keep your natural titties. If you
Yeah,
want
but what
fake
if you have
titties,
some
would
little-
get fake titties?
What if you have some little ant mounds, you know, and you're trying to get like that big tit going?
I think they can make them look natural.
I don't know about
It's
that.
just what size.
It almost never happens, though.
It never. I don't think it's ever happened.
Like, I want to say, like, Alexis Texas, which is an extremely famous porn star with, like, probably the best ass in pornography. I want to say she has, like, super duper small tits, but I think her tits are fake now. But she didn't go big. She went, like, B, low C.
A little bit. That's key. You don't go too
You know what I
big.
mean? Like, you could tell, like, they're nice-looking fake tits. Like, you could barely tell they're fake, but I'm pretty sure they're fake, but they're still small. You know what I mean?
That's
Maybe.
the thing, though. Like,
I don't know. I never like Wikipedia
Well,
Alexis
here-
Texas to see if she had
Here's the
fake
thing.
tits.
So, if I were to go for cock implant, right? That thing's gonna be fucking 10 feet long if I got it, right? If I'm putting the money down. So I think it's like the same
I don't
thing
know
with
if I would
broads.
risk a cock implant. Being a woman, it's.
Oh, now you're telling Chris how to be a woman, Fudge?
I never said that.
That's what you implied.
He also did like a head, like a neck.
Well, here's the deal.
thing.
Women don't have. Well, they might, but 9 times out of 10, there's not like a normal surgery.
Fudge is mansplaining to me right now.
I'm doing my best.
Fudge is
Like,
mansplaining.
there's nothing you do. Like, what do you do to your vagina surgery wise to increase something? You know what I mean? Like the tits, it makes sense. You open the flap at the bottom, you throw some rubber in there, you got big fake titties.
You go in
but
the armpit,
What do
too.
you do? What do you do to the vagina? You don't do anything to it. You need a cock implant, though. What are you doing a cock implant?
We're not
for?
talking about vagina plasty, though.
Yeah, but you mentioned a cock implant.
No,
and
I
was
mentioned
like,
getting a bigger dick and then just.
But what I'm trying to say is, I don't think I would do that, even though I'm Irish and my dick is. I like to call it mediocre
You're missing
size.
the point.
You could do a cock implant, dude.
No, I'm just saying that when broads get a tit implant, they're gonna go big for it. Spend the money.
You go too big, it just looks bimbo
Fudge
big.
impregnates one broad, and all of a sudden he doesn't care about how big his cock is.
He succeeded. he made it.
I've done what has needed to be done.
Congratulations, Fudge.
Made it. Cheers. The bartender's rush. He's in the weeds.
I guess technically we currently have an audience.
Audience. But we're how many? What's our time, guy?
222.
222.
That's probably not far off.
217.
Not far. You were almost at 222,
What
bro.
did we talk
You
about
should have just
for
lied to me.
2 hours.
Nothing. Just like always.
What are you trying to get to with the cock implant?
I'm just saying, when broads get tit implants, they go big.
Well, I mean they don't. Some of them don't want to go.
Take care of my light
Justin,
work.
it's fine, they can say.
There's another handle of vodka in the freezer if you guys want.
Let them say.
I mean, they don't always go like super big.
They usually do though.
No, they don't. So some girls just want to hop up a size or two and just pump up the jams a little bit.
Why? Why do we want to do that?
Some women feel insecure. They don't like the way. They don't like.
Why would we feel insecure?
Okay. All right. I'm going.
Why are you getting so
I'm
offensive,
not.
Kristin?
Yeah. Let me finish
sassy
my
enough.
sentence. Let me finish my sentence. There are some women who don't like the way their breast looks, and they would like it to be enhanced a little bit, maybe shaped a little bit differently, maybe a
Door
little,
guy
a little bit
and a
perkly.
bartender.
Dude, I hate my tits.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful or make a joke right now. I'm trying to speak seriously. There are women who want to get breast implants that are it's not, I want huge G-sized tits. It's like maybe they're at a B and they want to go to a...
them personally?
Bro, I know this broad who had these little ant mounds.
And what if I have talked to them
And
personally, Kristen? Does that change your aspect on what I'm saying?
It's funny that you literally have a broad on the podcast and then explain about why broads want fake tits.
She got a point. You're explaining a lot of broad views to the broad.
He was talking about cock implants
There's a word
right
for
now.
this.
Mansplaining.
Listen,
Intervention!
It actually has nothing to do with an intervention. You just screamed that because it was funny.
I like screaming things.
Kristen, you should know by now that...
Shouldn't be the only person who gets to scream things into the mic, Fudge. We can
I'm not saying you guys can't scream things in the fudge.
Yeah, you should scream live.
Listen to that. I'm a little drunk. Kristen, I'm not saying at all in any way, shape, or form that, like, mansplaining or this and that. Like, I am open.
Now you're
for,
mansplaining.
I'm open
you're
for
mansplaining.
I'm open for conversation. Like, please, explain to me. Describe what you are talking about. Convince me that I am wrong if you think that I am.
She's trying.
I'm coming here with my point of view, logic,
About
things I may know, whatever.
fake tits.
Feel free to talk. No, I'm not being sexist and I'm not being ridiculous at all.
Do
Do you want to have a serious conversation or do you want to make fun
defensive,
of it?
dude?
I guess I do seem defensive. Well, no, here's the deal. Because I guess it sounds like you're just busting my chops. But do you want to have a conversation about it, or do you not want to have a conversation about it? I'm open for serious conversation right now.
I just don't know where you're getting your information from. Like, you're like, oh, some broads get fake tits for this reason. Some broads get fake tits, but like, what broads with fake tits are you like? Are you hanging out at a strip club on the reg? Like, where are you like getting this information from?
I know women who have fake breasts and why they've gotten them. I know women who currently want to get fake breasts and why they want to get them.
Got a point there. Can't argue that.
And I'm not going to name names and describe who it is or anything.
Will you buy me some boobs?
I'm not just...
No.
You're fucking up.
We need new bathrooms.
I'm ready to buy boobs, dude.
I'd rather have 3 new bathrooms.
Your toilet flushes. What are you focused
Barely,
on, bro?
son.
Dude,
Barely.
fuck the toilet. Buy some tits. You guys have some fun in the basement with the furniture I'll give you.
Nah, fake tits.
No pets around.
Fake
White
tits are
steel
whack,
doesn't bother
dude.
nothing.
Oh, here's me grabbing
Totally
a fake
agree.
tit. It's not moving.
Unsatisfying.
Like, it's like fucking grabbing a...
In Keith's defense, I can understand when women want to augment their body.
Augment. Why do you use big words around me, man? I don't know what that means.
That's precisely what I'm going for. When women decide they want to make a change to their body, I can understand some certain things here and there, but I feel bad that they're like they're the big lips and the Botox to
That's
not
a
have
broad thing,
wrinkles and it's one thing to like make your tits a little bit bigger, but like when you feel forced by society to like Botox the shit out of
got a
all
good
your
point
body,
there, babe. How
It's
about
fucking.
that?
I feel so bad. It's terrible. I hate it.
Did it ever occur to you that it's not society?
It's just, it's the broads.
Like, maybe we just want to look good
but
because it
you-
makes us feel good.
Okay, so do you think broads that like have
Like,
a blown up
I'm not,
face that looks
I'm not,
like they got knocked the fuck out, but
I'm not,
their
like-
face is a black and blue?
I'm not like staring in the mirror like, oh, like, what is society going to think of the wrinkles on my forehead? I'm just like, I'd feel like a boss ass bitch if I didn't have these fucking
All right,
wrinkles on my forehead.
being a feminist, you should understand the fact that women.
Why you gotta yell at her? Fudge?
We're having a conversation.
Amazing.
All right, no. This is a conversation that needs to happen right now. Kristen, you consider yourself a feminist. Do you realize
it's not
that
a
many women... Oh, what did you just say? Respond.
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm
Do
a
you
feminist.
consider yourself a feminist or not? Do you consider yourself
Yes,
a
of
feminist or
course I
not?
do.
Okay, so do you realize that a lot of women are extremely insecure and they feel that... Are we having the conversation or not? Are you going to keep laughing or are we going to have the conversation? This is your episode, Kristen.
Oh my god.
I think broads are insecure because other broads are cunts.
Okay.
That's
why,
And-
why are broads insecure, Fudge? Please tell me.
Because other broads.
There's a
are
lot
mean.
of reasons.
I'd say other broads.
There's a lot of reasons. One of them being general society, like, oh, you're gonna be skinny. Oh, you're gonna have the gap in between your legs, so like it's like your pussy's hanging down. Everything looks perfect. But we like thick chicks, so like now you're gonna be like kind of fat, but not too fat. We don't want you to have a belly. We just want you to have huge tits and a huge ass. Oh, your face doesn't look perfect. You have big lips, but don't look like all Botoxed out because that just looks gross. We just want you to have big lips. Fucking work out, get this big fucking ass, and you gotta be fit, but you can't be like overweight, but you can be because that's socially acceptable now because apparently being fat is socially acceptable.
All right, Broad's
even though
turn.
it's not.
Broad's turn.
Okay,
go.
so Broad's turn. Go ahead.
All right, no, you're on to something.
Okay.
And let the broad speaker,
that-
Mondo, will take care of you.
Women cannot win. There's always something. It's like, oh, you can't be too much of this and you can't be too much of that. Like, we want you to be confident, but we don't want you to be too confident.
Which I think is unfair.
Things like that. I understand that.
I think it's unfair.
I just find it hilarious that you're sitting here telling me the struggles of being a woman. That's what I find hilarious right now.
Okay, well, I can understand where you're like, all right, this fucking fat fucking asshole is trying to explain to me like struggles of women and this and that. I'm on your side, Chris. I'm on women's side. I think what women have to deal with compared to men is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not trying to. There's no joke here.
Okay,
There's no me making fun of anybody.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What are you going to do about that?
What am I going to do about it? I'm going to try
Suck a
to get
titty
a
or
raise
two.
at my job and make sure my kid can fucking go to daycare and that I can feed it.
I'm a man. I'm going to try and get a raise. What?
All right, no. You're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is that I don't have the means to fight for women's oppression about how society fucking looks at them. I'm focused on my life right now and trying to be able to afford the kid that I accidentally made that's going to be popping up in January of 2019,
I
okay?
can't wait till your
Okay.
child's old enough to listen to this podcast and realize it was a fucking mistake.
Nah. There's no mistake about it. Things are meant to be. What I'm trying to tell you is that,
that's not a thing.
and we can have this fight because you're very like, what are you gonna do about it? This and that. We had a fight about Roseanne losing her job with like that stupid fucking tweet she posted, and you're like, yeah, that's a win. How is that a win for the fight against racism? How is that a win?
A racist doesn't have a job.
Well, what am I gonna do, Kristen? You're sitting here expecting. No. Let me finish my sentence. Someone has accused me of something, so let me respond. You're sitting here accusing me. What am I gonna do? What the fuck? You're right. What am I gonna do? I'm trying to sit here.
It was a legit question. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I can't do that much. I'm sitting here, letting you know that I'm aware of the struggles of the everyday woman for the most part. I don't get it. I can't experience it. I'm not a woman. I'm just sitting here. I'm letting you know. I mean, would it be better if I sat here and was like, oh, all cunts do are fucking bitch and moan. Oh, it's all they do is complain, blah de blah. I'm trying to like show you that like, hey, I understand where you guys are coming from. I understand the aspect of what you guys are experiencing, and you're still busting my chops.
The side by side of the Roseanne thing.
I'm not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, Roseanne.
You don't know the Roseanne tweet where she tweeted something about like, oh, this bitch looks like a monkey in some Hebrew or whatever.
Can you look at the side by side of that?
I've actually never seen that.
Yeah, dude, it's actually not racist.
She did the whole the reboot of the Roseanne show got canceled.
Racist.
No, when you look at it, it's not. Because you go, oh, okay. No, I'm serious. It's you'll see.
My phone says Jonah Falcon on it.
Kristen, here's the deal. Are you gonna troll me and bust my balls, or are we going to have a real conversation about what we're talking about? That is what the question is.
You're getting so mad,
Fudge,
Fudge.
is this
I don't
the
think he's mad, he's
Shots for Likes
animated.
podcast, or is this?
There is nothing wrong
Serious?
about seriously talking about certain aspects of things. No, here's the deal. You want to make fun, dude? I get made fun of. Keith is my best friend, and I'm pretty sure 80% of the time he makes fun of me, and 20% of the time I have to be
I'm
like,
not making fun of you. I'm just saying, like, you're spewing all this stuff about women and stuff, and I'm just saying, lots of men can think that, but what are you actually like? How do you put that into action to help women? That's what I'm asking you. It's a legit question. I'm not trying to bust on you. I'm saying, like, how can men put this understanding into action to help us?
Isn't about a lot of these problems that are existing now for women in current time. Isn't a lot of it about awareness?
Keep that up
I
there.
suppose, but
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. Let me answer you back. Let me respond back to you with another question.
Rebuttal,
What
we would call
do
that?
you expect me to do in response to what I'm saying? What are you requesting for me to stand up for, like, understanding the struggles of
I'm
women in current
requesting
day?
you turn my fucking headphone down if you're gonna keep fucking yelling like this, bro.
Intervention.
It's fucking hurting, son.
He's gonna go pee somewhere. Just leave him in here. I gotta
Please
take him
jump
out.
at the thing.
No, I appreciate the awareness, but I don't think that explaining that awareness to another to a woman is getting you very far. Like,
Okay.
I already know all
He's
these
just trying to be on your side. That's all.
So comparing to the way that me and you were arguing about the whole Roseanne thing about her losing her show and this and that.
Which, we have new evidence that she's not racist.
That's not the only thing that. If that was,
Well, I'm not saying she's not
she said
racist.
that was semi-racist.
I'm just
Kristen.
saying, if you look at this, she's not racist.
Kristin, I'm pretty sure Roseanne's racist, but that's not what we're looking at.
Look at this side by side. Barkeep's going to show you. This is not racist because she said
I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you, Kristen. But
That's
I don't know
not
what's gonna
racist.
happen.
That's just what she looks like.
Let me see.
That's not racist. That's just what she looks like, bruh. Come on.
All right.
I guess because the monkey thing. I understand why people are saying it's racist. That's what she looks like. Let's be honest.
I'm having a hard time deciphering the fact that
Thanks, Barkeep.
her like ambient alcohol induced tweet.
But because that's not the only thing she ever said or did that was racist. That's
You're trying to tell me that what you're trying to say right now. You're like, what are you doing? What exactly? Like, I appreciate your awareness, Fudge, but what exactly are you doing? But
I'm just saying, like, all right, you're explaining to me all these things you know about women, but like you have to put that into action. Like,
okay, so
no,
what
it's
exactly
not
are you
racist.
what are you expecting from me?
I don't know, just to.
So we can cancel Roseanne's show. We can just say, "Oh, she's a racist cunt" because of one thing that she was
That's
blown
not
out
the
of.
only thing.
I'm not
That's
done,
not the
Kristen. I'm not
only
done.
thing.
That's
You
not
can
racist,
sit here.
Barkeep.
You know,
We just proved that.
are you not remembering our conversation on social media where you said, "Yes, Fudge, I consider this a win that we're sitting here and speaking out against Roseanne because we think she's
No, I
okay."
remember this
So that's a win. But me being well aware of women's struggles, that's not a win.
I didn't say it wasn't
A fellow man here sitting here, like, what more do you need me to do?
Grow
Like,
a titty or two.
I have bigger titties than everybody in this room.
hey,
Oh, low blow.
My girlfriend gets offended too. I don't know what to tell her. I'm fat. I have huge tits. I need you to be real descriptive about what you're saying right now. If you're going to call me out and says, I get it. Give me some description.
Yo, Mondo, cut Fudge off. would
Because you had no description about the whores either. You just said you weren't comfortable with it, which I respect and I understand. No, it's very true.
that's not true at all.
Kristen, it's very true. You just said you were uncomfortable with it. You said as a feminist you did not feel comfortable with women legally being prostitutes. And I'm like, okay, that was the end of the discussion. You don't feel comfortable with it. That's how you feel. That's fine. Okay, now we're on a new discussion. Now you're telling me, okay, my awareness is not enough. What do I need to do further to prove that I understand the struggles of women?
No, it's not what
You had to put the mic to your
It's
face.
not what you need to do to prove you understand the struggles. I get it. You're telling me you understand the struggles, which I appreciate, but you still need to put that into action in the things that you do and that you say every day.
Next time you walk your dog, don't ask the girl for a date that you meet.
Thank you.
Okay, I never do that. All right. So, is there something? No.
Awareness of the issue isn't enough to solve the problem. Like, yes, if
Understood.
the whole world was aware, that would be great, but they're not. So
Understood. Now, is there something specific about my everyday actions that you know about? Because clearly your boyfriend is my best friend, so you know about a lot of my everyday life and what I do. Is there something specific that you're basing your opinion off of right now? Is there something specific about what I do in everyday
fact that
life?
you just mansplained women to me on your own podcast.
But what did you disagree about?
I didn't disagree with you. It's just the fact that you felt the need to tell me all those things that I already knew.
Well, I think he meant well. We
we got in the conversation about it. We're having conversation or we're not having conversation. I mean, I was talking about it. That's what I'm asking you is that I'm here with you. Like, you are a woman, I am not. I understand what you're saying. Please,
You woman, I not woman.
I am legitimately asking you, I'm asking you further. Like, please explain to me.
Just don't be a
like,
cunt. That's
like,
all.
like, here's the deal. Like, if I'm out in public
And don't reward your country friends.
Say my girlfriend comes and picks me up from a podcast, right?
Okay.
We head to 7-Eleven because the broad wants some milk because she's feeding on milk car because she's pregnant.
Seriously, tone it down. My ears hurt, dude.
I'm sorry. All right. So I'm in 7-Eleven. Now, there is a couple in 7-Eleven, and there is the male who is being extremely inappropriate to the female.
Yeah.
He's being a little bit forceful. He's
they're
being
called
verbally
men and women.
abusive.
They're called men and women.
All right, who gives a shit about the nouns?
We don't have time
Who
for
gives a
this,
shit about the
Kristen. Let him
nouns?
finish.
What I'm trying to explain to you is that if I'm in public and I see a man being inappropriate to a woman, I'm going to step in. I'm going to say something. I'm going to risk my well-being to be like, yo, dude, why don't you fucking stop? Because a woman shouldn't be fucking treated like that. Just because I make jokes all the time doesn't mean I don't give a shit.
Be treated like that?
Why? What?
Why shouldn't a woman be treated like that?
Because she's a person.
Because what? Yeah, I mean,
Done
well,
deal.
because the fact
nobody should
that
treat her like that.
if any
No, that's the answer. But a lot of guys think of it as like, I'm being sure, so I'm protecting this woman. It's not that.
All right, no. Here's the deal: if any man feels that a woman is treated less or is looked at as less than a man, then they're gonna fucking act as so, and that's fucking bullshit. I think that's bullshit.
I think the answer to your question, Fudge, is that's not some random people in 7-Eleven for the example, but like that's what you need is to, and more than that is just to like call people out on it, like call out your friends, call out people when you find them saying and acting in the way that's opposite to that. That's what men can do. Because I feel like it's very like, when you're in a group of guys and you're like, like it's not.
Yeah, but guy conversation joking around is a lot different than like a man inappropriately treating a woman in a certain way.
No, but it is and it isn't. Like, yes, men joking around is men joking around, but like when you hear someone say something inappropriate, it's not just like laughing it off or being like, okay, this is okay. It's like saying like, no, that's not okay. And whether it's someone literally physically abusing a woman or someone saying something that is implying, that.
Mondo, can you let him out, please?
No, just leave him, please. I'm
afraid he's gonna piss if I let him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk him in a minute. But
I feel like there's a specific situation that you need to tag me on to.
It's just that it's literally like it's the small dialogue between men with each other that can be damaging. Like that's the type of stuff you need to change. Like you can't let your friends get away with saying stuff that's not appropriate towards women. Like it's not the like heroic like, this woman's getting beat up, I'm gonna stand up for her. It's the
that's not heroic.
I don't like the heroic tag because I'm not looking for any fucking.
That it's the little things like the small conversations that can change people's.
But if you're having this conversation with me, like how many times have you? I mean, you have to realize that I understand what you're saying right now. I 100% do. But like. I mean, how many times have you had this conversation with Keith? Like me and Keith, like it's all joking around. If you think I'm not going to seriously defend a woman when she's being mistreated, I'm honestly offended with you being my best friend's girlfriend.
Saying it's not just.
But what example do you have?
Physical mistreatment. It's a
verbal, mental, physical, anything.
But
I'm asking.
Give it as like a cut and dry, like this woman's being verbally abused.
Nothing's cut and dry. But you're
much more intricate than that.
Your response is in regards to me. Like it's like you have something that you've witnessed.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
I think I don't have a job anymore.
Men in general,
you guys ruined the bartender.
Need to stand up to each other.
Nothing's ruined. There's solid conversation
with
together.
Language that is demeaning to women in general, men in general. It's not you. I'm not saying you personally have ever said anything to insult a woman.
Okay.
But it's not just the like I said, like, this woman's being beat up. I need to protect her. It's not that. It's just in general the standing up again against the language against women. Like it's in everyday conversations. You don't even necessarily realize it's happening.
Well, but I do. And I'm also taking what you're saying is that you with like my attempted telling of a story, like saying like my girlfriend is picking me up from a podcast and we're going to 7-Eleven is me protecting a woman, quote unquote. But if anything, it's like, it's not like I'm protecting a woman. It's more like, dude, what's your fucking problem? What are you doing? Like,
Right,
it's just,
you need to do that in every situation, not just a situation where a woman is physically threatened.
Are you saying it's important to do it after the fact? Say your buddy tells you a
every
story.
situation, aka like, all right, so give me an example of other situations minus just a situation of a man treating his significant other, aka a woman.
Easy one, like, oh, this woman's getting beat up. Again, it's like this like male protector kind of role, but like when you hear people saying things about women in a negative way,
You gotta watch Game of
that's when-
Thrones, bro. Fucking big bitch in that armor. Fuck that.
But what's wrong
Big
with
time.
what's wrong with the male part of the human race venting and maybe going a little overboard and maybe just joking around and saying things here and there? You think women don't do that too?
Real quick.
Don't tell me what women do, first of all. But second
Wait,
of all,
can we really just stop for a second? Is everything saved? Because it's about the thunderstorm.
really? Oh, sweet.
I could stop real quick and to save it.
Yeah, definitely just do that.
We will continue to argue. Hold on.
Like,
All right, we're back.
Should have took the dog out.
All right, we just had to save because it
No,
thunderstormed.
It's not. I don't even remember where we were with this.
That's fine.
No, don't tell me how women think or whatever. That's not. That's
Okay.
what it was.
All right, I can see that. Like I'm, assuming something. I got that. Keep going.
But don't.
Great, but
You
I'm
can't
just
tell them how
saying-
men think then.
Here's a small example. Instead of complaining about women when somebody specific pisses you off, why don't you just mention them by name? Is that a bad thing?
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Here's my thing. There's two people in the world. There's normal people, and then there's a bunch of cunts. And as long as you're not a cunt, you're cool. Be a good person. Be respectful. Make fun of people because it's funny, but be respectful.
You can make fun of
That's the
people
two
all
different
you
things.
want, but that's not what I'm saying.
I'm trying to decipher what you're saying. That's why I'm asking for more. I'm not trying to
You're right. I
like
need
beat
to
you.
come
I'm
up-
trying to ask for honest
you're
explanation.
right. I need to come up with a more specific example. Mondo had a good example, and I will think about a good example. But like I said, it's not just like the obvious, like, oh, this guy's beating the shit out of his girlfriend.
Mondo
I'm
had a
gonna
good
rescue
example.
her. It's not that. It's the little subtle things.
My life is
that
just
you're
setting
saying
positive
to
example
each
after
other.
positive example.
But give me, but what I'm trying to tell you, Kristen, is that I feel like there's examples in your head about me specifically,
No,
and that's
there's
what you're
not.
arguing
You're making
about.
it personal. It's not personal at all. It's not about you specifically.
So your argument, this whole argument started is about you against me thinking
no,
that
it's
like,
not. It's not personal.
but
at
it
all.
is. This whole time I've been trying to describe about like I understand like the struggles of women, and you're like, and your argument has been like, no, you don't. I'm gonna tell you why, and you haven't been able to tell me why, and I'm asking you why.
I appreciate that you feel that you understand the struggles of women. I do appreciate.
I mean, I don't completely understand them. I'm just saying I can
Thanks.
get it.
Thanks, Barney.
I can
you
get it.
don't see.
Get right up in the mic. Get right up in the
You
mic.
don't see the irony here in the fact that you literally sat down and explained the struggles of women to a woman. You don't see that.
Woman.
I would see the irony if I have ever abused a woman, if I ever did something inappropriate.
What I'm saying is the language that men are using and the subtleties is something that men can change.
See,
and literally things like.
If you want me to sit here and not joke around about women,
telling me my own struggles, if you don't think that's just a little bit sexist, if you want to make it about you because you've been trying to make it about you this whole fucking
no,
time.
all right. That's where you're gonna piss me off. I've been not trying to make it about me, and so I apologize if me letting you know that I understand about what they're doing is considered like me telling you, and it's so much irony that then let's just end the conversation. Then
Can we
I'm
please-
sorry I let you know.
This is off. I'm so bored.
There's
right now.
nothing wrong with legitimate conversation.
This is not legitimate conversation. It's you two going back and
It
forth.
kind of sounds like a
It's
discussion that's not going to get anywhere because I don't think she's trying to see it all.
No. Neither of both of you don't know what you're. Both of you know what you're trying to say, but neither of you is computing what each other is saying.
No, I'm not having any issue explaining what I'm saying at all.
That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying
That's
is
exactly what you just said.
she's not understanding what you're saying. You're not understanding what she's saying. So let's just fucking call it a day. Because I'm bothered. I want to go drink. This is fucking ruining my night.
I apologize, listeners of the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast.
It's not you. It's not her. It's just you're not communicating as good as you should be.
Dude,
can I give
all
this
I'm
a
saying,
try? Can I give this a
Yes,
shot?
please. Thank you.
Please, Mondo, say something. Thank God.
Actually, I'm gonna let Kristin speak first, though. She gotta ask me the questions. I don't want to lead the discussion.
Oh, were we discussing the same thing?
Oh, we can.
Yeah.
It's not as fun because you're not angry.
The first.
This isn't as fun because you're not angry and yelling.
there could be serious. You know, everybody gives me so much shit about yelling all the time, but guess what? I have factual things that I back my shit up with. Every time somebody argues with me, they don't have anything to fucking say. Say something, and then we can have a conversation.
They can't because
You haven't said a single thing, Kristin. You have not. Every conversation we've had, you have not responded back to me
I've
with
been
anything.
saying a lot of things,
Because
and all
you're
you do
yelling.
is yell at me about how I'm not saying things. So I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to deal with that.
That's 100% true. Stop yelling. Can we just end this fucking podcast? End the podcast.
He's animated. It's not yelling. It's
It's
just
passion.
impassioned.
I
I'm
appreciate
so
your
over it.
passion.
You guys
about
can keep
women's
going.
rights.
I'm gonna go downstairs. And
I know.
And I'm not upset at Matt or anybody at all. I appreciate
no one's
passion.
mad
Oh
at
my
anyone.
god!
We're just let's.
Why
end
is
this.
that bad?
We're just,
Jesus Christ. Let's relax. Okay? Let's calm down a little bit.
all right,
That's a joke, everybody. I know I've been screaming.
Let's end it. I'm over this. You guys keep going. That's fine. I'm gonna go downstairs.
No, I'm not
and
gonna, I'm
drink.
gonna tell my girlfriend to come pick me up. I'm gonna go daughter to
That's
take
fine.
care of. You're in the podcast from the podcast.
I gotta go. I'm done. I'm tapping. I'm going downstairs to drink.
You say you tap, you haven't said a single thing about anything.
I can't get a word in.
You haven't tried at all. Don't sit here and make it seem like I take over everything and scream over everything. You haven't tried to say a single fucking thing, dude.
All right, let's just end the podcast, man. I'm done.
Yeah, everybody's got a lot to say, but nobody actually does anything about it.
I don't want to end this podcast on a sour note.
I don't want.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
want
not
to-
sour.
This is
I'm
not
not
good.
sour
no one's
at
gonna
all.
want to listen to this. We gotta redeem this. This is bad.
I just my ears hurt. I'm just. I don't. You guys keep going. That's cool.
We're not.
Can we go back
no.
to baby talk? I got baby stories.
No, but they don't want baby talk. They don't like baby talk.
like baby
You guys say you don't want it. I stopped talking about it. I listen to you guys. I don't know. Well, who's listening to me?
Not enough people. I can't go on anymore. I'm done.
It's okay.
I'm tapping.
I get
out.
it.
All right.
I'm
right.
gonna keep quiet from now
Blessings
on.
upon you, dude. You tried.
Nobody wants me to. Everybody gets mad. I speak loudly. You know, I try to
You're intimidating.
try to
Fudge.
express my opinion. That's a sexual. I take your sexual. What's the word I'm looking for? Advance. I take it,
All right.
and I respond back with thank you.
You picking up what I'm
So
putting down?
Mondo, when are we
smelling it.
opening our roller rink?
I picked a name already. It's called Roller Polies.
I'm in favor of that name.
I love that name. Why didn't we talk about this like the entire time?
I'm actually
Because barkeep was late.
yeah. So even though Kristin is a little bit injured, my ankles are also fucked up. I didn't get infected because I take proper care of my shit.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
Taking a bisque, guys. Keep it going.
But I truly enjoyed myself.
I had a good time.
I didn't. So if you've never roller skated before, but if you have rollerbladed like I have, rollerblading does not translate to roller skating at all.
No,
True.
that's definitely true.
Completely different skill. Completely different. I
You have
felt
to, like-
so uncomfortable.
You have to like fucking wide out with it, get all those wheels working.
No, dude. I thought I'd be able to walk in there and just tear it up. Incorrect.
Tore it up. Don't let him fool you. He
Did they
tore it
did they offer rollerblades?
No blades. Only
Some
skates.
people had blades that
If you-
brought their own, but
If you had them, you could use them.
If you had them, then you're allowed to.
Yeah.
But I do the rentals, and they only rent the skates.
yeah.
Right. Well, less injuries. I
Yeah.
feel like on those. You could, because here's the thing, you could roller skating's hard as fuck, but like if I was a noob at both, and if I put on a roller skate and a roller blade, I'd probably do a little bit better on a roller skate for sure.
Roller skate feels more unstable. Like blades, I don't know. They felt more natural.
No,
to
I
me.
understand that, but you have that balance.
Yeah, as long as you stay low, you'll be okay. You're not gonna fall over. You're just not gonna look good.
Yeah. I hear you.
But I totally loved it, and I'd like to go back again. So it's open every day. during the
Basement,
summer.
bro.
Yes.
We'll set something up in the
Except
basement.
I'm not paying $100 for a fucking Uber there.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Yeah, that was bad.
I mean, but if you want to get to the city in any reasonable amount of time, you got to do that.
My fucking credit card company called me because they thought it was fraud on my
Suspicious
credit card.
activity. You only order like 10 Ubers the whole night. It's not like you did like go crazy or anything.
Where we at, Fudge?
248.
Just eating jerk chicken in the front of the Uber. That poor woman.
All right, let's wrap her up. Do some songs. You can do your second song. You can say cunt this time.
Sure.
Nice.
Cunt. Can I go downstairs now?
Here we go.
You're not gonna do your song?
Where's the dog?
He was outside in the rain.
He's on the floor somewhere.
He's probably peeing somewhere.
I wish I wasn't late. I want to podcast more. This is fun up here.
Whenever
All right,
you want,
guys,
man.
You guys keep going. I'll
No,
go
I'm
downstairs.
fucking
I'll go
done.
entertain our
I'm
guests.
so done
All
right now.
The Poly Fudge Show.
What?
Well, we're about at 3 hours. If we were at 2 hours, I would say me and
How
Mondo
are we at
can
3
go.
hours? We didn't talk about anything.
How good?
That's how I feel like almost every episode. So you understand my plight as a man with a podcast.
Oh, your life is so hard.
I know it is rough. Tell you what.
He has people who depend on him to entertain them every week.
That's true.
People
Pants
depend on
family?
him. Yeah.
Mike
I
Mena.
don't,
Mike
I don't like the Pants family. There's a lot more listens than you
I
would
also
think.
dislike the Pants family. If they want to talk to me, they're welcome to call me. I'm not going to answer. But I want to say, hey, all of you, I blocked you on Facebook. Fuck y'all.
Whoa. Don't talk about the Pants family like that.
Yeah, I blocked them too. I was over it. I entertained it for a bit, but at a certain point, I blocked them, and that was that.
So you got to unfollow him, then you don't see his shit, and you're good. You're still cool.
No, it's not. No, I just the bus fare requests and
That's just funny, dude.
calls. I'm
Come
over
on,
it.
that's like the most
I
entertainment I
blocked
get
them
out
all.
of my day.
No, I'm all right. I'm good with it. There's just certain things I just can't deal with anymore. And the Pants family was pretty funny at first, but it gets to a point where it's like, okay, you're not going to let me know who you are. I'm over you. I'm done. That's a wrap.
I know who they are.
Moving on.
All right, let's go rage.
All right.
Let's end this. Let's end this bitch.
Hey, DJ. Spin it. No.
No, I fucked it. It's a week off, dude. What do you want from me?
Slip. The fuck won't this close?
Jesus. Sorry, I can't yell as loud as you, Fudge. Fucking cunts. Fudge mansplaining to me. Louder! Fudge all up in here mansplaining to me and shit. Jesus. Fuck is that? Liberal bullshit. Liberal bullshit. No, that was the first one. Fucking liberal bullshit. Bunch of cunts. Mondo Hardbody. Barkeep. Mondo Hardbody up in this bitch. You mansplain that to me, Fudge. Barkeep. I'm over it. Cunt. Best barkeep in town. Mondo Hardbody. Sorry. Oh, I need more.